T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kop-Ish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Yes, people, what is going on? Listen, I hope you look like the new countdown. You get me? You get what I'm saying? We're moving, keeping them moving. But you know what time it is, people? It's Friday night. You know what time that means. You know what Friday means, right? You know what that means, though, don't you? It's Friday. It is Kopish Kall-In Rival Watch. And it's that Friday time where we just get moving and we keep it moving. What's going on, Drift?
Yeah, man, what's good? What is good, bro?
Oi, listen, the football news has been put into meltdown. Also, I say the football world has been put into meltdown.
We got a lot to talk about.
Bro, absolutely massive.
We got a lot to talk about.
Before we even start, yeah, I see nearly 300 of you in the chat as well. You see what the banner says at the bottom? Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I want to see 350 before we even start the damn show.
Maggie's up. You know what? I'm not sorry. I'm on the dragon today still.
You're on the dragon.
But
I'm on the dark.
Maggie's up.
I'm on the dark rum still. I'm on the dark rum. Listen, I need to see another 20. I need to see another 40 people in the chat before we even start. I want to see you smash that like button. It is Friday. You know what time this is, people? We're about to go in. It is Kopish Kall-In. It is Rival Watch, where we give you your say on how you feel with football events regarding Liverpool or maybe the rivals. And that's what it's about, people. I see 318 in there right now. Salah said, do you know what? I'm going to get into that in a minute. I'm going to get into that. But I'm going to wait until there's more people in the chat because I see the room's only got 314. I'm like, what's going on? This is a Friday night, people. So unless you're going out...
Big up the Twitch gang. Obviously, man knows you got that Twitch show coming soon. Big up the Twitch
Trust
gang.
me. I'm going to come back to you, Salah, because yes, there's something I want to say about that. I will say this, though. I'm read off a chat. I'm read off a super chat. Adam LFC says, I thought Chris Jericho was going to appear on Kop-Ish then. Chris Jericho, you know that one's there, Jericho now. Walls of Jericho. Trust me. You know how we are WWE fans, or should I say WWF fans, because when it went WWE, it went the same for me. I have to be real.
Well, that depends, bro. Rock and Stone Cold was still part of WWE, remember?
Say that again, sorry?
Rock and Stone Cold was still part of the WWE era, remember?
They were, but bro, when it was WWF though, like
Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, and Mr. Perfect.
Bro. Don't get me wrong, Stone Cold era, Stone Cold and Rock era is still for me the greatest era of all time. You can't beat that.
Can you dig it?
Innit? I see 349. When I see 348. That means somebody left. Whoever left, I see 349. I see 362. You know what that means, right? You know what that means, people? We're about to get going. So, listen, I want to come back to Salah. Let me see if I can find your one because there's something I would like to address. Salah Bano says, Matt, you see how everyone doubted me yesterday when I said Messi was leaving the chat? Listen, Salah, let me say this first of all. Big at yourself. And secondly, I actually apologize because you want to know something? When I saw that and everyone was saying, no, look up, I think it was Marca, innit? Marca wrote their piece, but I knew it was kind of, obviously that's a Madrid paper, innit? So I was a bit skeptical. But you want to know something? You was right on the money. You did say you think Messi's going to leave, or he's closer than ever. And look what's happened. Lionel Messi has now left Barcelona. And that is the first thing we're going to talk about today. And that has sent the football world in shock. Some people who consider him the greatest of all time, a one-club legend, has now had to leave Barcelona. Not because he wanted to, but because of financial fair play, because Barcelona didn't do what they were supposed to do, and because Barcelona, in my opinion, the regime before Laporte got in, I think it was Bartomeu, however you pronounce it, that regime there has sent Barcelona into the ground. So, Drift, I come to you first. Lionel Messi is now leaving Barcelona. I repeat, Lionel Messi. The news broke all yesterday, sent shockwaves down the whole of football. What was your first thought when you saw it, bro?
First and foremost, I'd like to take this time to apologize to absolutely no Barcelona fans.
Bro, not when I'm drinking, bro. Man need to drink on the mic, bro.
Bro, those entitled mofos thought they were the shit for so long, bro. Now you know what it feels like when you took Coutinho.
Big up Lee Campbell.
You know what I'm saying?
Lee.
Do you remember when they tried to send us all the images of Coutinho in the Barcelona shirt? They were boying us,
all the
bro.
flirting and all them, the behind the back dates and it's horrible.
Us, fully boying us. Now I know them, man, they feel like the last scene of Friends when everyone had to put their key on the thing. Remember when they had to leave the flat for the last time and they all had to put their key on the side, bro? That's what they feel like right now, bro. But they ain't got their Ross and Rachel, though.
For real. For real.
Ross and Rachel, bro. You get what I'm saying? In their one, she got on the plane. Yes! Yes, Barca.
It is peak.
Barca, cheers.
Nah, cheers. Hey, you know what? I'll cheers you for that still. Cheers, bro. You know what it is, yeah? This is what I think as well, yeah? All jokes aside, yeah, bro? What you know when last year, remember it all kicked off last year, you know? Remember when Messi wanted to leave and wanted to take him to court and he said there was a clause in his contract, rare tear tear? That was the start of it. Let's not forget about that, yeah? But that's because, again, he wanted that regime gone. That regime was crooked, let's be real. They run them into the ground. So Laporte comes in and says, listen, yo, I'm going to make things right. And to be fair to Laporte, he tried. Or Laporta, what am I saying Laporte? Sorry, he tried, yeah? Bro, apparently they agreed to deal with Messi. Everything was agreed. Messi came to sign the contract at the Camp Nou on Thursday, which was yesterday, and was told by the president, my bro, I love you, but it can't run. Do you know how crazy that is? You've come to sign your deal, and the president says it can't run because obviously La Liga are saying this can't run. This type of operation that you're trying to pull off cannot run. We will not allow it. Therefore, Messi cannot sign.
You know what, though? They're going to regret that decision themselves, though.
Oh, 100%. And do you want to know something as well?
La Liga's cutting off their nose to spite their face, bro.
100%. But do you want to know something as well, though? Which is why I think it's got to a point of maybe no return now. We'll get into it anyway. PSG are the favourites. We're going to get into that in a second. And we're going to get into what could happen and what could transpire with PSG, yeah? But I'll say this, though, bro. I thought it might have been a bit of a bluff where Barcelona are going to be like, yeah, he's gone. We'll release the video, statement, everything, and, you know, put pressure on La Liga to maybe change their minds.
I think that is what they tried to do.
No, that's what they tried to do. La Liga are not budging right. As of right now, they're not budging. And as things stand, there is one club that are willing to take advantage. Not Man City, because they already got their number 10. They spent all their P's. We'll get into that later on. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain are the team that are leading the race for Lionel Messi. In fact, from what I've just read recently, they are the favourites, clear favourites. They are confident. Neymar, Di Maria, who's the other one? Verratti, and there's another midfielder. What's his name, people? Argentinian. My mind's gone blank. Centre mid. Come on, whoever gets it first, I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the.
Who plays for what? PSG.
Yeah, Argentinian. They're trying to convince Messi, obviously, to like make sure he makes that move. What's his name, people? You know his name. What's his name?
An Argentinian midfielder that's not Di Maria.
Paredes. All right, Adam LFC, you're the don tonight, bro. Paredes is the guy, yeah, bro. They are all convincing Messi. Neymar said, remember 2 years ago, I think it was now, yeah, I want to play with Messi again. This is their biggest opportunity. They are pushing. Apparently and reportedly, the contract has already been drawn up for Messi. Reportedly, he's going to earn 40 million euros after net. And not only that, apparently, report from what I'm reading, reports are very, very close. And all it needs now is financial fair play ratification. And after that, I think the deal will be done. So it does look closely, like it does look like he's very, very close to going to PSG. I'm going to double check now while we're talking.
If I take my Barca hate hat off for a second, it's actually really sad that that's how the story's going to end. Because I'm not going to lie, when you're a club legend and you're being forced out the door, not forced out the door, but there's reasons why you're leaving that are beyond your control. Yeah. I do kind of feel a little like, because I am a bit of a romantic when it comes to football, and it's a bit like when I didn't want Gerrard to go America because I wanted him to finish his career at Liverpool. There is a little part of me that if I take my hate hat off, I do, like, you know what I mean? Like, the story's going to end a little bit weird for me with the whole Messi thing. But, because remember, when he went into league before, it was just because he didn't like the president. That was all it was. And then once that got sorted out, he was fine. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did want Bartomeu in it. Yeah, that did.
You know what I heard, which is kind of crazy? I heard the biggest pull is Pochettino, you know? I actually heard that's the thing making Messi want to go to PSG more than anything is he wants to work under Poch. Obviously, a fellow Argentinian, he's got a lot of respect for him and whatnot. Like, I heard that is what the bigger pull is, you know, is his Pochettino, which is actually kind of mad, isn't it?
Well, him being Argentinian is obviously massive, but from what I've read, it's a combination. Obviously he's a major factor. Let's be real. Obviously, PSG been able to, you know, give him the financial package that he wants. Playing with one of the best players in the world with Neymar and Mbappe, but we'll get onto Mbappe because that could mean something else. Playing with his other countryman, Di Maria and Paredes. What will be interesting though, because you imagine though, if I said to you, man, this year, this is to everyone, including you, Drift. 2 years ago, Lionel Messi will be playing alongside Sergio Ramos.
That's mad still.
That is mad. That is, when I think about it, that is crazy. Remember, Ramos probably has most of his red cards fouling Messi. Let's be real. That's the wrong chat to bring up.
After the signature, I've got something to say,
Trevor says, my favorite front 2 out of 3 in world football, bring back Kyle to complete the trio. Listen, I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but Kyle will be back very, very, very shortly. I'm not going to reveal the time and the date because that's up to him. But me and Drift already know. Just like, if furthermore, Kyle's comeback will be more exciting than Liverpool's transfer season, like or transfer window. Put it this: we won't let you down. We won't let you down. It's close to completion. It's close to completion. Big up Kyle each and every time. I know you're watching this, my brother. Love my G.
Yeah. So here's the wickedest thing.
Yeah.
I am not trying to tell someone how to spend their money. I'm not trying to tell somebody how to earn their money. And I'm sure if I was in a situation where somebody was offering me £1 million a week, I ain't gonna walk away from that. In fact, I can wholeheartedly tell you now, unless they want me to do something that is immoral, I am not walking away from £100 a week, £1 million a week.
Yeah, of course.
But are we gonna try? Are we doing too much of playing Messi off like he's the bro? He halved his wages and it was still over 500 grand a week. Really and truthfully, should he not rein it back in again and be a normal fucking person and go and earn normal money so Barcelona can afford it? If you've been making £1 million a week for about 5, 6, 7 years, or however the extraordinary amount of years he's been earning all this money, bro, could he not come back down to earth and earn 3, 4, like even 300 grand a week like a normal player? Because regardless of whether he's the best player in the world at the moment or not, the money he's on is so stupid. I can't even believe Barcelona let his head even get to that position where he was even earning that much money, bro. £1 million a week, bro.
No. Yeah, all right. So it is
£1 million a week, bro. How can anybody earn £1 million a week for anything? Like, I don't care how good you are at it. £1 million a week, bro. You telling me he couldn't come back down to 300 grand a week so that Barca could afford him?
Bro,
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm never gonna lie. I don't feel sad for Messi either, bro. Like,
I'm glad you said this, yeah, because here's the thing. So you do have a valid point. You're thinking to yourself, like, rah, like, why is my
Yeah, you're moving a bit mad still. Oh, that is not a flattering pause. I think I've lost Matt. You there, bro? All right, let's break this one down. Drifty doesn't know the amount of money Messi makes for Barca on a yearly basis. All right, let's act as if we're gonna go under that premise, bro. Yeah, let's flip it. Now, I'm not saying that the person who makes the money
can you hear
isn't
me? Can you hear
allowed
me? Can
to
you hear
make
me?
that money. Yeah, you're back.
Can you hear
You're
me?
back.
I'm back. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
Funny.
you're back.
All right, funny you
So
say
let me
that,
just
yeah.
address this quickly, bro. Let me just
Yeah,
address.
of
Now,
course.
I'm not saying that a man who earns the money for his company doesn't deserve a big amount of it. I'm not saying that at all. I will never say that. And I truly do believe that you should get what you're worth, what your value. You're 100% Shayum in that regard, yeah? But who's the executive at Amazon? I don't know his name. If you don't, let me know. Who is he? He helps to make Amazon billions, yeah? Billions. But what's he get? Because I'm sure his annual wage is probably only a couple of 100,000 a year. He makes the company billions. You can't look at it as in, oh, how much money does Messi make Barcelona? He's still an employee. And that's just how the world goes. You get what I mean? And you can't go, oh, he should be on astronomical dumb money in comparison to everyone else because he makes more. Because that's just the nature of the beast. Do you know how much commission I made the shoe shop I work for? They didn't give me extra money. Do you know how much profit the shoe shop worked for that I work for? Man, we work for the same shop. We used to make that shop about 1,500 each on a Saturday. Clean.
Yeah, facts.
And what did we get £1,500?
No, of course not.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just the nature of the beast. So I'm not gonna go on a Messi makes Barca a lot of money. He's got image rights, which means he makes money off of himself anyway.
No,
He's
much though as well, though.
He's got all of that stuff. Like, that's not how it runs. That's not how it runs. You get what I'm saying?
He's the face. In fact, before I get into it, let me read a couple of chats. I don't know if you've read this already, Jay. Vasti says, Drifty challenged me on why Mbappe will come to Liverpool. He will leave PSG because of financial fair play. Madrid can't afford to sign him. That leaves LFC. Believe it. We'll get on to that a bit later, Drift.
Vasti, we're about to go. We're going to swerve into that, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna do some swerving.
We're
swerving. In it, we're swerving. Sam Max Legend says, "Evening, gents. Looking forward to another great show." Wait, big at yourself, Sam. Like,
and do you want to know what I love about Sam Max? It sounds like Saint Max. And who do I want Liverpool to sign?
Yeah. No, Goku. No, sorry, Ryu.
Hadouken.
Indeed. All right, so you brought the fact of Messi's wages, and that is so true, right? And you're saying Messi £1 million a week, whatever. £1 million a week, is crazy, and that is stupid. Bartomeu again maybe shouldn't have even agreed to that deal. But let me read off some of the other players, that are on some like listen to these wages, This is just reportedly as well. This is on salarysport.com. So if anyone knows this is where I'm reading it from. Gerard Piqué, 110,000, I believe, is on more. Francisco Trincao is on 140. Ter Stegen's on 150. Frankie de Jong's on 176. Sergio Roberto's on 176. Ousmane Dembele, who currently gets injured, big up Cal, because that is Cal's twin brother, 212. Samuel Umtiti is on 212. Brother can't even play. Jordi Alba, 212. Sergio Busquets, 271. Are you ready for it?
Everyone you've named so far is on more money than Van Dijk and Mo.
Bro, get ready for it. Pjanic, who they swapped for Arthur being a better player, by the way.
Is Pjanic still there?
They can't get rid of him. Hear me out. 271, the same as Busquets. Remember, he just arrived, yeah? All right, this is where it gets techie. Coutinho, reportedly, 406,000. Anton Griezmann, 594. And Messi with 1 million. Now, this is just reportedly. This is just one website, yeah?
Right.
So it might not...
Griezmann, bro.
No, I said Griezmann. Griezmann's 594.
No, Griezmann's on 700, bro. I remember reading the report saying he was on 700 grand a week, bro.
That might be euros, though. This I don't.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's probably what it converts to. Hold on, I've got another website, Sport Tech. This is what Sport Tech say. see.
Oh,
No,
hold on, Bob. Just quickly, sir, before we lose the chat. Shakalaka is saying that Abramovich has entered the race for Messi. They're saying on Talksport. I don't believe for one second Chelsea can enter the race for Messi.
They're not.
I don't care how rich Abramovich thinks he is. He can't afford £1 million a week, Messi. No.
They're not. And just to put that to bed, for one of the leading transfer experts, as we all know, Fabrizio Romano, whether you like him or not, he is very, very factual. He is kind of clued up. Might not get everything right, but he gets a lot of things right, in my opinion. He says, this is what he tweeted an hour ago. Paris Saint-Germain are confident since last hours to sign Leo Messi. Negotiations are progressing well, up to financial fair play's approval. PSG are convinced they can complete the agreement soon. There is no contact from Chelsea as now Chelsea are focused on Lukaku. That is exactly the last update from Fabrizio. So again, I was stressed. It does look like PSG are the favourites, bro.
And remember, I mean, we got to remember, Fabrizio does get things wrong, but
no, of course, that's what I said. He's not getting everything right, but I would say he gets more things right than wrong.
Yeah, or he's more in the know than most, I would say.
Yeah, 100%. Someone said, what? Check the Mohammed. I'll check him out because this guy here, when it comes to French football, he's kind of clued up, actually. He told us about Mohamed Salah, I remember from back in the day, before we signed him, actually. I'm going to check him out now. Let me quickly see what he's saying. Mohamed, his name. You know, I'll check that in a minute. Because one thing I want this to lead to, Drift, and this is again, we're going to segue. Let's say Messi does sign for PSG, which is looking more likely than ever.
In stores now, people. Yeah, go on.
In stores now, indeed. And you know what as well, Drift, I'm going to do for the people then? For the people that haven't obviously got any merch whatsoever, I'm going to put the link for the store in the chat. Give me 1 second, people. I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys in case you want to check it out as well. Buy the merch. There will be some new stuff coming very, very shortly. I'll put it in there for you right now. It is now in the chat, people, so check that out as well. Daily Smith said, are we worried Salah could go to Barcelona? Right now, no. And I'll shut this down very quickly. They are in some serious financial trouble. They can't even register. They can just about register players. Their salary income for all their players is through the roof. Hence why they couldn't get Messi through. And I know Messi's wage is crazy, but they right now are in a situation where they're not publicly saying it, but there's a fire sale at Barcelona. That'll be for another day for me to go more in depth. But I'm telling you for now, in fact, we'll chop that up on Monday. Barcelona have a fire sale. Do not get it twisted. They're in serious financial trouble. Laporte kind of already said today, the accounts that Bartomeu said are this much. No, they're this much. We're in serious financial trouble. He said if they was to give Messi that contract, the Liga was basically saying to them, it'll cripple Barcelona for the next 50 years or 10 years, how many years it was. One contract. And you're Barcelona. And your revenue's through the roof. What does that tell you? They're serious but they've got players on wages that are just, they can't afford to pay the wages, bro. They just can't. Do you know what I mean? Liam Kenny says, what I'd give for Sky Sports to pop up saying LFC was signing Mbappe while you guys were live. Imagine. I'm not gonna lie. See the scenes, yeah. I'll be so honest with you, and this is me being dead for real. Hand on my heart. If a yellow banner ever came up right now, Liverpool signing LFC, I'd actually just take off my hat. I ain't got no trim, no nothing. You'll just see the receding hairline like Mane. You'll just see bare bag of hair fluff, and I'm not even gassing you. If we was to sign Kylian Mbappe, and that leads me to my next point, Drift. Yeah,
bro, I would actually not even care about monetization. There'd be pure bashment in my background, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna. I'll just listen. We'll probably get bare strikes because I'll just be playing bare videos that we shouldn't be playing. You know.
Actually, sorry, I take that back. After watching Beanie Man's latest interview, we've all been making a mistake that we need to take back. We've ruined dancehall music by calling it bashment. It's an English thing, and we must stop. I don't know if you've seen it. If you've seen,
I've seen it. What did he say? What did he say?
But I learned a lot. I learned that bashment is a word that we in England created that in Jamaica they hate, because bashment is an actual way to dress. It's more like a you know, like kind of like punk.
So when it's dancehall.
No, like bashment is like, you know, like punk rock where like you wear certain outfits. It's more like how you look and stuff rather than like it's all dancehall music, but we've just changed it in England. So we need to stop calling it bashment, guys, because we're actually ruining what it is. It's dancehall music, and if you want to break it right down, it's reggae. So we got to stop. Anyway, yeah, I went off on a tangent there, but yeah,
fair play. OM says breaking news: Messi's turn on Liverpool after FSG offered 230k with goals and assists bonuses. Yeah, listen, we wouldn't even offer him that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even offer that. But do you know what though? Just quickly, what you were saying. Big up all my Jamaican people in the chat. Happy Independence Day. You know what time it is for all my Jamaicans as well. Do you know what? For all the Jamaicans out there,
we gotta drop that beat for Independence Day,
of
bro.
course, come on now. It's Independence Day and that. Come on now. You think I'm gonna leave them out? This is us, bro. This is my heritage. You know what I'm saying? This is my heritage. We move. Jamaica Independence Day. Oh, hey, trust me. Wrong in right one. Independent. Jamaica. 6th of August. We move. Kop-Ish. Fridays. I've really got to stop playing the wrong one, you know. I see the 2 videos. I'm like, yeah, it's that one, and I'm like, for flip's sake, man, what are you doing?
I know, bro. You're not being the fat controller right now. Thomas is on the thing. He's like, yo, you're gonna send me in the wrong direction, bro.
Bro, it's annoying, bro, because the 2 teams are so alike, bro. It's jarring, bro. I can't even lie.
Why do you think I'm tipping on the dragon today, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm on the dark rum tonight. You know what? Let me show the people. Me I say a dark rum, so I mean I tropical vibes in me. I see. And that's what me I do. So we're moving people. But yeah, Drift, going back to Kylian Mbappe before I get sidetracked. Yeah. What does that mean for Kylian? So if Messi signs for PSG, do you think that pushes Mbappe further away? And maybe to the clutches to Liverpool.
All right. So, do you want my honest truth?
Quickly, sorry, before you even say that, Big Yards 88, baddest intro music on the YouTube and Twitch.
Big up, bro. And big up our Twitch crew, man. We got a special show coming for the Twitch matches as well. So, I'm truly excited for that Twitch show.
So am I.
It's gonna be.
And listen, people, obviously, like, you know, our YouTubers are bread and butter, but obviously, like, you see Twitch, you know what I mean? We want to do something for Twitch as well. As we can see, there's Twitch people that are always with us no matter what. So, you know what I mean? You're going to see a lot more content over the next, 12 to 18 months. You trust me. Well, listen, you already know. And if you haven't already, smash the like, give us a subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. But yeah, now going back to Mbappe, Drift, on a real, do you think that makes a massive deal, or do you kind of feel like, right, do you know what, PSG, they could just do it anyway, so it don't really matter. Liverpool shouldn't even be in a conversation.
Nah, bro, because if I'm being completely honest with you, no matter what club you are, there are still rules that to some degree you have to stick with. And if Mbappe's on 400 grand a week, like the reports have been said, and Neymar's on 600 or 700 grand a week, which is ludicrous. Then you've got Di Maria, who's on 200 plus. You've got Verratti, who's on 200 plus. I heard Marquinhos is on 200 plus after he signed his new deal. Donnarumma must be coming in on 200 grand. I doubt very much he left AC Milan for Dibby money. He must be on a big boy wage. So they must have loads of players themselves that are on dumb wages as well, right? And we all know that marketing worldwide, PSG aren't big like Barcelona. So they probably make less money commercially than Barcelona. So if they've got a wage structure,
maybe, do you know what? No, you're right. But dare I say it, and this ain't factual, behind the back door, though. Remember, they got Jordan endorsements, Nike endorsements. I know it's the same thing. I'm not going to lie, Pete. And again, this is me speculating here. I don't know the actual facts, but from what I have read, you have to wonder how PSG do even get the sponsorship, bro. And let's be real, for a team,
we're not gonna get to that. We're not speculating. But you get my like even Ramos. Someone just reminded me. Even Ramos, he must have come in on some dumb wages as well. So when you think about it, there are loads of players in that team already making a lot of money. Mbappe has got 1 year left on his deal, bro. So they're not going to make any money on him if he leaves for free. They must be in a position if they get Messi where they have to readdress the situation. Let's keep it 100. Things change, and I'll be honest with you. And I'm not being shady to Mbappe, because if Mbappe came to Liverpool, I would bust in my pants. There's no doubt about it. So I'm not disrespecting Mbappe. The man's a world-class superstar. But
what time is it? Are we past the watershed? Oh shit, we haven't.
It's always watershed on Kop-Ish, bro.
Yeah, then again, it is Friday
What
night.
is what does it say in the description? Not for kids, man.
Not for kids, man.
Kids.
Quickly saying as well, big up Cal as well. Cal's in the chat.
Cal's in the building. What's going on,
trust
bro?
me, he says Mbappe definitely stays to play with Messi. What you saying about that, Jim? Just quickly.
Pissing on my parade, man. My days. Look into Robbie's eyes and see that innocence. I'm trying to keep that, bro. I'm trying to keep that innocence, bro.
You know what? I'll say this, yeah.
So let me just finish, bro. Let me just finish.
No, of course. Yeah, go on.
There's got to be a part of PSG now that they're about to get Messi that completely changes what their stance was going to be on Mbappe. There has to be, because they now need to recoup money they didn't know they had to afford for.
True, that's true.
Losing him for free now doesn't seem as big of an option. They now have 2 people on the wage bill that are on dumb wages. And there's probably a part of them that are also thinking about how this is all going to figure. Now, don't get me wrong. You could easily just play Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. And the thought of that is dumb. Like, it's dumb. But you've got to think practically, though. You do have to think practically. And I disbelieve that PSG now are in a position where they can just let Mbappe go for free because they've got Messi in now, because Messi's costing them a bag of money. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, PSG are more boiling than we even thought they were. But the point remains that I think that their stance now changes to
money.
Even if they're not going to force him out the door, bro, I feel now an approach for him changes their opinion, because now they're not as bothered. Bro, let's be real. And again, no disrespect to Mbappe. But if you come and take Mbappe now and give me the money that I think his value is at 1 year left on his contract, and I know Messi's coming in, bro, I don't even care if Mbappe goes now, so to speak. Because we got Messi now, bro. Do you get what I mean? And they knew they were going to lose Mbappe within the next year anyway. It ain't like Mbappe was going to be at PSG for the rest of his career and you're making a dumb decision because of his age. You knew Mbappe was leaving next year no matter what happened. It was either this year or next year. So you've only got 12 months left with him, maximum. You're going to have Messi for another 3 or 4 years. The French league is so easy. Messi's going to be 38 still playing in that league. So you've got Messi for the next 2-3 years at his maybe peak still. And then you probably still got him for 4 years. You ain't got to worry about Mbappe, so to speak, anymore now. Now, your priority should be make profit on him. Am I making sense? Or do you think what I'm saying don't make no sense?
No, you're right. I think, so this is how I see it. So, in fact, you know what, Jeff? Let me quickly read through a few chats.
Yeah.
There's a few people.
A 34-year-old Messi, guys, is still going to, in the French league, he's still going to rip the shit out of that league, bro.
He's going to tell them something. Come on. AM says, not gonna lie, I'm getting a PSG shirt when Messi signs with PSG. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a part of me that I wanted to get, like, in fact, now I won't go that deep, but there's a part of me that I saw this this PSG training kit. I think it's like a pink and black one, but it's only because I'm a Jordan fan. I like their branding. I kind of feel like, why couldn't Liverpool do like a Jordan branding where like one of anyway, I guess.
Oh, maybe we can. We're with Nike now, bro.
No, I know, but PSG seems to have got that deal though. LSC Aaron says, "Hi lads, how do you watch Twitch videos? Please, never use that platform." Literally, go on to Twitch. When you go to Twitch, Team Kop-Ish, we're there. So just go on to Twitch and you'll see us there, man. But if if you're finding it a bit hard, then DM me and I'll talk.
And the link is in the description, guys, as well, to all of our channels.
Agreed. Is this miss? I see. Yes, here we are. Soundmax Legends, big at itself, bro. My missus is from Manchester and big City fan from day and.
From days of Rosler, you know.
Rosler. Dick off.
And Dick off. That is going way.
What Sean Goater settings? Them ones there. She's going ballistic.
She's a real one. That's what she
new
is.
Players. If Pep gets Kane, she's gonna force me to move to the Manch. At least I'll be closer to Anfield. Big up you and your partner, man. Trust me, man.
Hey, if you move up there, Manchester and Liverpool are so close, bro. You'll still feel like you're at Liverpool. Like you'll be able to smell Anfield because it's such an aura, bro. Like you'll be able to smell it. Manchester reeks of Liverpool. That's why they're always pissed off every day.
Trust me. Big up Liverpool Lee, because I made a mistake. I called him Goonies. Liverpool Lee. He says, them boy, they're on some idiot thing. That's what he says.
Who, Barcelona or PSG?
Probably both. Them boy, they're on some idiot thing, you know. Is there anything else I missed? All right, 975 Jamrot says, Off-White designer reached out to Nike and LFC collab. Well, for weird see, car.
All right, you see them Off-White Nikes, yeah? I know the money for them is absolutely dumb, but those Off-White Prestos that are £700, which Lord have mercy on that price, bro, they are the most beautiful trainers. Have you seen the Off-White Prestos, bro?
Yes.
Jordan Henderson was rock, bro. They are the most beautiful trainers I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Trust me. 975 Jammer says Mbappe turned down 6,000k a week because no Madrid clause.
What you mean when PSG offered him his new contract? You mean?
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Because he was smart and he realized that I don't want to go to a club. I don't want to sign a 5-year deal. And if nobody can afford me, then I'm going to be 27 and I'm still going to be in Paris. Do you get what I mean? Like, he's not stupid. He's not stupid. Come on.
Facts. Trevor says LFC transfer dealings are as bad as PES changing to eFootball. Oh! Listen, I can't even lie. That is kind of true. That is true. I can't even front. There's something I want to bring up as well. So let me see if I can bring it up quickly, people, so I can share something with you lot that I've just seen. Someone told me to check Mohammed's his Twitter page, and let's see if I can bring it up for you lot. See, let me try and make it a bit bigger. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Can you not see that? Is that big enough, Drift?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll read it for people that can't see, in case you're watching on the phone or whatever. Lionel Messi chose PSG. The latest discussions are about a 2-year contract plus another optional season. PSG is trying to close the deal over the weekend. Messi's father is due to meet PSG in the next few hours. The Parisian cloakroom is happy. So, if we are to believe by Mohamed what's his? How do you pronounce that? Bouhafasi. If that's how you pronounce it, I just call him Mohammed because man, I want to get mashed up the pronunciation, which I've just done. But he's very clued up, to be fair. He was on Fabrizio's Twitch channel earlier on today, I think around 4 p.m. It's the latest that he said that it looks like Messi to PSG is edging ever closer, and I will be shocked if Messi is not Drift a PSG player, bro. Maybe even by Monday. That's how it looks, bro. So, and again, Drift, go back to Mbappe as well. Like, I'll be real, yeah. A lot of people saying Mbappe is looking to leave. He's turned that. Remember, Mbappe reports came out already. He didn't want to sign a new deal.
Bouhafsi. That's how you pronounce it, bro.
How do you pronounce it?
Bouhafsi.
Okay, Mohamed Bouhafsi. Did I say that right, people? Mohamed Bouhafsi. There you go. So it does look like, Kylian Mbappe is going to leave. Let's just say he doesn't leave this season, and they're able to keep him for one more year. This is last year. Do you honestly think Liverpool will be in the running, or do you think it's just going to be Real Madrid and no one can say nothing?
Well, here's the thing, bro. Yeah. Big up Trevor as well. We didn't miss it, bro. We brought it back up in the end, but big up for sending it in again, bro. Yeah. Here's the wickedest thing. And I say this is the point I'm trying to get onto, and this is where my frustration comes. And I know you guys were telling me off camera, don't do it to yourself, but I'm not even doing it in a way where I'm like, I'm a believer that it will.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. For the love of God, don't do it. Like, bro, I don't believe that it's going to happen, but I'm just trying to make the point, whether it be briefly or we elaborate on it, that why are we not now changing our strategy the way PSG changed their strategy when they heard Messi was available, and not using it to our advantage and thinking to ourselves, do you want to know what? We didn't plan to buy Mbappe, but PSG might be more willing to negotiate now. Now we have a little bit of a different situation on our hands. Maybe we should over to the other side of the road and change our plans from Bowen to Mbappe. Maybe. So it's just a thought. It's just a thought. How many shirt sales is Bowen going to get around the world? I'll be shocked if you get 1,000 kids that want to put Bowen on the back of the shirt. And I'm not even taking the piss. I'm not even taking the piss, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll be shocked. If we signed Mbappe, I can guarantee you there'll be millions of people getting Mbappe on their shirt. Because he's got fans that are fans of him that aren't even just Liverpool fans. Do you get what I mean? They're Mbappe fans. They will be following Mbappe, and we'll be collecting a whole new fan base like we did when Mo came. Do you know how many more fans we've got in the Middle East and around the world because Mo came to Liverpool? Of course. Listen, this is what marketing is about, bro. This is what you're supposed to do, bro. You're supposed to put your thinking cap on.
Things are getting
so
tasty.
For me, I don't get why Liverpool aren't even trying their hardest to get involved in this now. Honestly, we are even more bottlers now if we let Mbappe go to Real Madrid. And if I was talking to Mbappe, I'll say to him, all right, bro, you grew up and you always wanted to go Madrid. Yeah. And I can understand the prestige of Madrid will probably always be that they're the biggest club in world football ever. Right. That's the prestige of Madrid. So I will always understand that players will want to go there. But a lot of factors were Zidane ain't there anymore now. Right. So there's one factor that makes it a little less appealing to Mbappe maybe than it was before, that Zidane's left now, right? Then on top of that, you've got the whole fact that, bro, the way Madrid are at the moment and how their club isn't quite it, and you know what I mean, they got a lot of rebuilding to do themselves. They haven't quite got the players anymore. They've got an aging squad. They've got a big rebuild on their hands themselves, you know. Don't get twisted. No, Barcelona's not the only one who's got a big job on their hands to bring their club back to the Varane's left. I wouldn't be surprised if Benzema starts leaving soon. Modric is too old now.
Benzema ain't got nowhere. He ain't got.
But my point is, all right, fair enough. Benzema, no, but you've got Modric old. You've got Varane gone. You've got Ramos gone. That there are things happening at Madrid now that are showing you that it ain't necessarily the place to be right now. So now what Madrid are your childhood sweetheart, but somebody else breeded her up now, bro. So she's not as appealing as she was before now, bro. It's just, it is what it is, bro. So what you've got to look at now is you've got to try and look at the situation, and you've got to try and say to Mbappe, bro, why don't you wait until Madrid rebuild this dynasty? Because you're a young man, come Liverpool for 4 years. And then when you're 26, we'll sell you to Madrid. And by then they may have rebuilt their legacy. You know what? If they haven't, then we'll keep you and you can stay here even longer. But you know what? Come Liverpool, we'll do our thing. And then when you're 26, we'll send you over to Madrid and then you can go and look after someone else's kids. It's easy. It's real easy, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Why are we not even trying, bro? That's what my problem is. We're not even trying, bro. There's no inkling in the Liverpool camp of, we should try a thing now. None. And that's what my problem is, bro. Not that I think it's going to happen. Not that, I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, why have we not changed our strategy now? Why? Because I'm sure Man City didn't think they could get Kane halfway through last season. But when Kane did what he did, they changed their strategy. And they were, okay, Kane might be available. Let's switch up the plans now. Because I saw Pep Guardiola in the interview going, we cannot afford it. No, we will not be buying a striker. We cannot.
No, I know.
And then as soon as Kane becomes available, then man, they're like, all right, boom, 100 mil. What are you saying?
But
why are we not like this, bro? This is what my problem is, bro.
No, bro.
I don't even care we get ourselves in debt to get Mbappe. Do you hear me? I don't care we get ourselves in debt. Kylian at Liverpool, playing with Mo and Mane. I don't care if we're in debt for 2 years while we're getting out of it. Catalog, bro. Do it. Do it, bro. Make packed lunch. Do whatever you got to do to save money. Walk to work instead of getting a cab or a train. Bro, I don't care what you got to do, man. Get it done, bro. And we're moving differently, man, and it does my head in, bro.
The simple explanation is this. Shout out Cal again. Cal is saying we are a business to FSG, bro. Simple explanation. So what you're saying is true, and what Cal's saying is true. We should be doing it. We know this. As Liverpool fans, we know we should be involved in it. Because there's always an excuse. There's always next year. When next year FC. Liverpool plans to do something extra special next year. The rebuild starts next year. Like it's always next year, right? But the truth of the matter is, like what Cal said, FSG sees as a business. Like Don't like you see if you love something. Let's be real. Let's just be real for 1 second. If you're PSG, the owner, you know financially, taking on Messi don't really make sense, you know, because really and truly, he's 34, 35 years of age. He got 2 years more, even though he's still sick. He got 2 years more, and I know he'll get you merchandise and whatever. But really and truly, his wages are going to cost you like a ton, right? You're better off trying to keep Mbappe if that's what you're trying to do from a business standpoint. Yeah. But because they love PSG, but there's been reports that they since they came into PSG, yeah, that they always wanted Neymar and Messi. But they're on the verge of getting both of them. And because they love the club, so they're willing to go above and beyond. And I think that's what it is, Drift. The difference is
100%, brother. And for everybody who say like the whole like financially, would it put us in debt and rare. All right, let me put it to you like this, yeah. When you buy jewelry,
quickly. Maybe this. I'm going to bring up this as well, yeah. Look at this bomber. Listen.
But let's talk about that in a minute because that's going to make me cry. Let me just make this point.
No, bro. I think you need to deep that and like.
Bro, bring that back up in a minute. That's going to make me cry, bro. All right, so think about it like this.
I'm going to leave it up there and let you simmer.
Think about it like this, yeah. if you buy jewelry, yeah, of any real quality, whether it be gold, diamonds, rubies, whatever it is, yeah, real quality, is always an investment. Obviously, there's a risk that you could lose it, which could be a comparison to an injury with a player. But it's always a sound investment. But it's not a car, it's not clothing, it's not food, it's not anything that can depreciate. It always rises in value as life goes on. Gold prices always go up, diamond prices go up, etc., etc. So if you buy jewelry, even if you're being stupid and you can't really afford it, you're never really in trouble because at any point you can turn around and sell it and you'll be okay again. That's the game of jewelry. Everybody knows that, right? You will never get less money back for what you paid unless you customize it and you're stupid. The amount it costs is what you'll pay. Mbappe is like buying a diamond bracelet. All right, even if it's broke, we're broke for a little while now. We wear it to the ball. We win prom king and queen. We look great, and then we sell it afterwards. Simple. So we're going to get back the money from Mbappe, and then we'll probably get more on top of that when we get rid of him. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about how much it costs to buy him. Don't worry about the debt or whatever. He's only got 1 year left. You can get him at a cut down price. We can pay 110 for him and shot him for 200 in 3 or 4 years' time. Simple. So at the end of the day, everybody who's worried, and you know what will cover his wages? The 20% night kit deal that we have when everybody buys Mbappe merchandise. And I know it isn't as simple as ABC, so it's easy for us to act like finance is that easy, but there or thereabouts, you know it's real. 20% sales on anything Liverpool. Do you know how much that will rise if Mbappe puts on a Liverpool shirt? You use that 20% to pay his wages. Then you get back the money you paid for him when you get rid of him. What are we talking about?
Drift, what you're saying...
What are we talking about here?
Drift, what you're saying, no one disagrees with it.
No, I know they don't, but why don't Liverpool see taking this risk as a valid reason to go win the Premier League for 3 years in a row with Mbappe, Mane and Salah up front, bro?
Because like, our owners, as good as they have been and helped us win the Champions League and the Premier League, and they are good owners, for me, they're just not owners that love the club. They like the club, they appreciate the club, they don't love the club. And in my opinion, and I'd even go to as far as say this: if FSG actually loved Liverpool, like fully loved, we should have been in the Messi race, let alone Mbappe race. We should have been in that race. We're Liverpool Football Club. We've had some of the best players in the world play for us from back in the day, from the 80s to the 90s, some of the best players in the world football. Let's be realistic now. We're Liverpool Football Club. But again, there's a difference between like and love. Again, FSG, I appreciate them. I do, because without FSG, we wouldn't have Klopp maybe. And without Klopp, we don't have the players that we have. Without those players, we don't win titles. We don't win Champions League and Premier League. But it goes back to this. They don't love us. They like us. They respect us. Don't get twisted. Well, to a degree. European Super League and ticket prices. But no, they still respect us, apparently, allegedly. But I'll say this, Dan, and leave it here because I want to move into other things because we've got to get the people in as well, Drift. FSG, I was stressed, Drift. They are good owners. But the problem is they're not willing to go that extra step. What PSG owners are able to do, bro, is that they're able to show their love and go, do you know what? This is gonna cost us an absolute like leg and an arm, so to speak. Like, but you know something? I know the fans are gonna love this. I know the fans are gonna love Messi. And even if we only have Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar for 1 year, the fans are still gonna love it. Even if Mbappe leaves next year, the fans are still gonna have one of the best years of their life. They got to see Messi play with Neymar and Mbappe, something that you can only dream of. Dare I say it? It's the closest thing we'll ever see to MSN ever again. And obviously, because it's an older Messi, Neymar can still do what he does, and Mbappe. But it's the closest thing we'll ever see to MSN. But I'll leave it there.
It's Miami Heat, bro. When they brought in what do you call it? When they brought in LeBron and they already had Botch
D Wade and Bosch
and D Wade, bro. And then they brought man in, and then you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. Like you want that trio, bro.
Agree. Sam Max Legend says the shirt sales additional revenue streams will triple compared to the cost of Mbappe. Sadly, our small-time charterland owners think profits.
Charlatan, bro.
Sorry, Charlatan. What did I say? Chartland. Boy, the Messi talk got man all twisted up, you know. All twisted up tonight, bro. All twisted up.
Well, one more from Tahir.
Tahir Qureshi says all the trophies, all the history, we act small. I mean,
we do.
We kind of do. All right, so let me bring up a few more things, Jake, before we move on, because I want to bring the people in as quick as possible.
Yeah, show me that team one more time now. I can concentrate. Make me cry. Go and do it.
Oh, you actually want to see it? Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, go on quickly.
You sure you want your eyes to bleed? Yeah. All right, then. If you really want to see it, this is potentially what PSG's squad could look like this season. Let that sink in for 1 second. You know what I see that, yeah. You know the first thing
Ramos is the only one who spoils that, you know.
No.
Ramos spoils that. Ramos is done, man.
Bro, they can rotate Ramos. You're forgetting they got Mbappe, bro. They can rotate, man.
I'll put Mbappe in there.
Listen,
but that squad is disgusting.
In that French league, Ramos will hold his own. I'm telling you.
If they don't win the Champions League, bro.
You know, Gini Wijnaldum hit jackpot, right? He's gone from playing with Salah and Mane to Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, Verratti. Listen, and again, it's just on paper, so you know things that always work out. Donnarumma as well, bro. Come on, if they get Theo Hernandez as well. From
PSG are in cheat mode right now.
No, they're in fake mode.
They're in cheat mode right now, man. That's the type of team you have on Pro when you pick the team yourself.
They're in cheat mode right now. That's all I can say. They're in cheat mode. But we move, people. We move. All right, just quickly. I don't want to spend too long on these other ones, Drift, because I want to get the people in as well.
Yeah.
Harry Kane saying about it was always planned that he was going to come back, you know, tomorrow. It's all false. It's a false narrative. Do you agree or don't you agree?
Lie tell.
If I'm being honest, I think he's chatting wet.
He just realized he looked stupid, innit? No,
he realized. No, you know what it is? He saw that and thought, oh, you know what? Daniel Levy kind of talking to me in a different way I didn't think was possible. There's a possibility I can't go nowhere. Bruv, Daniel Levy phoned man and said, you're not going nowhere. Unless we get a bid, I don't care how much you want to go and strike, nothing's going to change. Unless we get that bid that we want, you're not going nowhere. And he's just gone, obviously, I thought Daniel Dele thought we spoke last season at the end of last year. I thought you told me and Dele we could both leave for an acceptable fee. I've seen Lionel Messi go as well, different circumstances. I don't really know what to do. I've got on strike. I've tried the best that I could really do. And I come back next year stronger. Who's our manager again? Can you remind me, Daniel? Because I have forgotten, but I still love Spurs. That is Harry Kane. Let's be real. He wants to leave. About, it was planned. Bruv, you went on strike, bro. You went on strike. You realize Daniel Levy has the power. And it's your own fault for signing that 6-year deal, whatever it was in 2018. You shouldn't sign 6-year deals, by the way. That's for any football player watching this, just giving you a little bit of advice. Don't sign 6-year deals. Yeah, unless you're Jack Grealish and you got a buyout. Don't do them deals there where you're literally powerless. That's what's happened to Harry Kane right now, Drew. That's the honest truth. Because there's no buyout, he's in trouble. At least Jack Grealish had a buyout. He's got no buyout. That's crazy. You're Harry Kane, bruv.
No, but remember, at the time, Tottenham was doing all right. He didn't feel like he needed one.
Doing all right, bruv. They made one Champions League final.
No, but they were consistently always up there fighting and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could tell the club was going in the right direction at that point.
But ain't this the same Spurs that were in a 2-horse race and came third? The time when Leicester won it. Remember them things there. Let's not sleep on them. Let's not sleep on them.
The 2-horse race.
And you know what? Alisson has a signed 60 deal, but you want to know something? I'm not gonna. In fact, you know what I'll say? With Ali, I reckon
just be arrogant. We're Liverpool. We're different.
No,
just
not even
that.
Not even that. I'll be real with you, and I'll be honest with you. The difference is Ali and this is with Kane. Daniel Levy is known for being one of the hardest negotiators in European football. I don't think our owners would move like that if someone wanted to leave. Like, look at Coutinho. Coutinho signed a new deal in 2017 and left in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. We're different like that. So I still don't agree with the 60 deal. I know Ali signed one. I still think you should give yourself a little bit more leeway. But again, I think Ali probably, feels different to our owners after everything that he went through. We backed him and whatnot. So maybe that's a slightly different one. So maybe you can say that's an anomaly. But in general, I would say to footballers, don't sign 60 deals.
And you know what, as Finner says as well, goalies are a little bit of an anomaly as well, because goalies don't move around as much. They're not a position where you're just always constantly changing teams like other positions.
I said no buyout, no buyout. All right, Phil Banner says hit the like button over 700 chat. You damn right. Listen, smash that like button, people. We're moving tonight. We're going to bring you guys in shortly.
From next week, I think we should start doing. We're not going to bring the callers in until we've hit over 700 likes on the video, because we need to start encourage. It's free, guys. Just hit that like button.
Just smash the like. Imagine this. There's nearly 800 of you in there. All you got to do is press one button and then carry on watching the thing. Just press a button, people. You know what I'm saying? It's like eating food.
We need Cal here for his cartel. Press a button.
Hey, true. Trust me. Big up Cal. He'll be back with us very shortly. And again, we don't make promises we can't keep. I'll say that. So quickly, Grealish signed and sealed.
Big move.
100 million. Big player. I think it's up to 100 million. I think
overpriced, but it's irrelevant when you've got all that money in it. So
yeah, do you know what? Does Jack Grealish scare me? Like is all right, let me ask you, is he a signing that scares you, or you just think no, it's good for City, but it don't scare me?
Yeah. I'm never going to be able to hear Cartel without thinking about Cal ever again, Oh.
Oh. All right, Cal, do you know what? Cal, if you're watching this, I know you are, yeah? I'll beg you just jump in for like 20 seconds, Cal, and just do a Cartel and just come off the stream. The people are asking for Cartel. Oh, since Independence Day. Oh, I'm telling you, bro.
You can't bud me up.
Nah, Cal, if you can, I know you're watching. Bruv, give us 20 seconds of Cartel, bro. It's Independence Day. 20 seconds, but if you can, obviously, if you can. If you can't, then we'll save that for when you're on stream. We know the date. Trust me. We know the date you come back on, bro. Big Yas AS says hit the blood clot button now, people, or the angry face. Yeah. Angry face there. You see it there? But yeah, what was we on Drift?
Big move for Grealish. It scares me if they get Kane on top. I think Grealish will ball out for them now. He's going to take Bernardo.
Come touch me now. Come touch me now. We need you, man. Trust me. Come touch me now. Oh. Cal,
you're gonna give me a headache, bro. You're gonna give me a headache.
Cal's literally say, you want Cartel? Oh. Come touch me now. Sweet to the belly. Oh, hey.
Anyway.
Yeah, we move.
Big up Conway in the building. So big move for Grealish. forget about the money when you're City. They've got enough money. Like, they don't need to worry about money. And
Agreed. Yeah.
I think he'll be a lot better for them than Bernardo Silva. So their squad's even better.
Fully
Not
agree.
nice. Their squad's even better now. So
it's improved that because Pep kind of aired out Bernardo and said, he wants to leave, which I was kind of.
Oh, wouldn't you air out that rat?
No, I would, but I was quite.
I'd hold him by his tail, blood.
No,
you know,
for
like
real. He's
that,
a rat though. No, for real.
Come on, man.
Big up count. Not nice.
Not nice. He's a little dirty, stinking rat, man. Who them man? They've already realized. You know what? Ever since he tried to play off that racism was okay that he did to Mendy, I say got no time for that. No time for him, bro. No time for him. And then on top of that, man didn't even give us the applaud for the guard of honor. He's a dickhead, bro.
No, he's a. I can't even say it because but no, he's an idiot. Still, he's an idiot. All right, Jiff, last thing I want to say before I bring in the callers as well, I want to talk about Varane. Varane, obviously, I think you said to me today, actually, before we start filming, I didn't even notice about the work permit issue. So does it look like it's about to go through now, I think?
Yeah, he was having work permit issues with the whole COVID thing on top and everything. But apparently everything's all good and he's expected in Manchester next week. So I don't think there's any complications. I think that's all going to get done and he'll definitely be a Man United player next week. So yeah.
Varane and Sancho looks like it's pretty much done for Man United. And they might not even be done there, to be fair. We don't know. They might go for someone else. We have to wait and see. But let's just say that they do get those two players. That does enhance Man United. We can't lie about that.
Well, come on, man. We're sitting around watching them make money moves and we're not doing anything in it. And it's just annoying, bro. It's just annoying, man.
100%. Right, people. So you have to look on the screen, no? See it there? You see it there?
And guys, just to let you lot know, again, so we can get as many viewers as possible. We're not being rude, people. You know it's all love. You know it's all banter. But your 2 minutes start as soon as we say hello to you.
Soon as
and when the buzzer goes, if you're not finished, then you're getting whatever. We ain't even decided what one you're getting today. And as soon as you get that, you're just thrown out. You don't even get a chance to say goodbye. You know what I mean? It's all love, it's all banter. But we gotta be punishing people for going over the 2 minutes now. You know what I mean? We love you lot, but we gotta try and get as many people in as we can. So there you go.
Before we start though, on a bigger hold on.
I can't tell you what, I can't tell you go get. Wow. I'm there.
I'm sorry.
What the people them? them no know say there's Jamaican independence on them not go
Yeah, man. Where you Bridget?
Not nice. Me there. Just I drink two apple ties and thing, you know. Burn a little incense in the yard, you know. We just want the people them for not enough love from G, you know. Touch a button, huh?
Hey, listen.
Not live from Portmore, you know. Gaza, miss.
I'm never gonna ask you how you got the phone in jail still, bro. But you know what? Blessings every time.
Me I come. Blessings to the people. Irie. Touch a button now.
Hey, you know what? Big up vibe. Big up Jamaica. Independence. Kop-Ish. Friday. We move. Oi, I'm not gonna that caught me so off guard. Big up Cal each and every time. Our brother, you know. Trust me. But yes, the callers, I see you there. We're gonna move on. And Drift, have you got the timer ready? I know stress. And people, I was just once again, soon as you land, We got start timer. And when timer done, y'all get something. You might you might not like it, but you go get it. Drift, how we a move?
We ready?
What's up, guys?
What's going on,
I'll
Roddy?
start with two unpopular opinions, and I want you to discuss them. First
Go
one
for it,
is
bro.
about footballing ability. Cristiano Ronaldo is not even top 10 in football history. The second one is, I know I'm a Liverpool fan, but I think Manchester United is bigger than us.
Ooh.
And the next thing is, I want to predict Mbappe, what's going to happen with him. You know what happened with David Alaba?
Yes.
He go to Real Madrid, but we make the biggest bid for him. We will make the biggest bid for Mbappe, but he will go to Real Madrid because it's his dream club, you know. That's it. And the next question is, who do you think is the best striker of all time?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. We chopped that up, bro. You know, and you was amazing. You only took 1 minute, bro. So well done, bro. Well done.
Yeah, no, appreciate that, Rudy, bro.
Goodbye,
Appreciate
guys.
that,
Hope you will.
Big up, man. Big up, Roddy,
Take
man.
care,
Big
bro.
up.
Take care.
All right, straight off the bat, I know we're both going to say R9 is the best striker.
R9 is the best striker of all time.
Nah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
100%.
Like in the Alaba thing with Real Madrid, I mean, he's got a point.
He does, because Fabrizio did say Liverpool made the best bid in terms of for wages, which is that surprised me. And maybe as a point, let's say, for example, Mbappe does leave at the end of this up and coming season and he's on a free. For we know, I mean, I doubt we'll make the biggest wage offer though against the Real Madrid again. I don't know that. But if we do, at least we tried. Because with Alaba, it looked like we tried.
It's about the intent, bro.
At least we tried. Yeah, what we don't want to do is just see a player of that quality just slip through the fingers and you didn't even try.
And we didn't even try.
Yeah.
And we didn't even try. So on the Cristiano talent-wise.
Yeah, top 10. Do you agree with that, Drift? In terms of talent?
If you're just talking about talent, I've always said what makes Ronaldo the player he is an unbelievable desire to be the best and amazing work ethic. And don't get me wrong, he's talented. Of course, you've got to have the talent to back it up. But if you're talking about natural ability as a footballer, and we're not talking about consistency, no. Is R9 better than Cruyff? Is Cristiano better than Cruyff? Is he better than Pele, Maradona, R9, Zidane? There's a lot I can't be asked about, like talent-wise. No, I don't think he is better than those guys. Do you get what I mean? Like even natural talent, Neymar, Hazard, charisma. There's people who I think are naturally more talented than him. He's just got an unbelievable drive and amazing work ethic, and he's maximized himself like Frank Lampard did. Frank Lampard, for me, was quite a basic footballer, and he maximized his talent with unbelievable drive and amazing work ethic. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'll put Ronaldo in that category. He can't talk to even people like Ruud Gullit. I would say he's a more talented footballer than Cristiano. But that's just me anyway. But I can't be asked because the Ronaldo fanboys are going to destroy me now. So I can't even be asked. But it is what it is.
I'll say this quickly. I think you're being a bit disingenuous, though. I know what you're saying because I think what it is as well with Cristiano Ronaldo, as well as he got into his prime, he wasn't maybe as good as on the eye as some other players, like your Neymar or Hazard. And those aren't even, so to speak, all timers. Like we're talking about Pele's, Maradona's, as you said, Cruyff's, R9's, Ronaldinho's, Iniesta, Henry.
Come on, man.
Even there's a lot of players, but I still think though he has to be in that conversation because when you think about when he was at Sporting Lisbon, he was a problem. Just because we thought Quaresma was more talented, don't see that he wasn't stupidly talented as well. When he went to Manchester United, all he used to do was just play like he just had fun. He's played for fun. Then he kind of, No, I hear that, and he showed his talent, but it's just that they had to hone in on what they wanted from him. Do you just want to be a showman? Or do you actually want to do something? And I think that's when he kind of changed his game a bit, so to speak. Because let's be real, you may have a point in terms of
Ronaldinho. My days. How did I forget to say?
No, we said Dino. We said Dino. Well, I said Dino. But what I'm saying is this: he may have a point, but at the same time, talent is one thing. But when you think about like what you do with your talent, he's maximized it more so than anybody else.
No, and I don't take that
Other
away
than
from
say
him,
your
bro.
Messis and
But
you
Ruddy
know
said,
your R9s and
said talent. He never said career.
But he's got a bigger talent, though, bro.
talent.
We can't sleep on
No,
that.
he's got, of course he's got.
I think it's a discussion. I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's as clear cut. For me,
of course
personally.
he's got great talent. Of course he's got great talent. I'm not being disingenuous to him. I'm just saying that these people are more talented than him, but they didn't have the drive to maximize their talent the way he did. That's what I'm saying. And here's the thing as well. Every time people talk about Cristiano, every time they talk about him, it's just goals. Let's keep it $150. If you're trying to big up Cristiano in a conversation, it's just goals. He scored this many goals. It's not just about goals. And that's why I'm saying that talent-wise, it's a different conversation. Because if you take away the goals that he scored, and then you're talking about Ibrahimovic, bro, do you know how many footballers are more naturally talented than Ronaldo?
No, but there's I still think there's an argument.
Goals why people make Cristiano bet but we're just talking about talent. Because that's what Ruddy said. He said talent. Cristiano is not top 10 world footballers of all time for talent. No, he's not.
Fair enough. That's for me. That's a debate to be had. But any game, we move. Bring up the next caller. He's a favorite of the channel. You know who he is. What's going on, Jamie?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, Jamie, we can't hear you,
bro.
You're on mute, I think. Can't hear you. Can't hear. Try again.
No, let me restart the timer for Jamie.
Yeah, no, don't start the timer. I can't hear you, Jay. I tell you what, Jay, are you using? If you can, Jay, restart. I don't know what you're using. Maybe restart your device and come back in. Don't worry. I'll set you. Whoever comes in next, once they've done theirs, I'll bring you back on. Because I can't hear you unless you've got something plugged in. Yeah. All right, cool. So don't worry. I'm gonna look out for Jamie. I'm gonna bring him back in once the next person's finished or when Jamie's ready.
Jamie, I snapped someone's neck, Phillips. So before we bring in the next one, we've got a super chat coming in.
All right, cool.
Yeah, cool. From Aaron.
Aaron LFC says Ronaldo's more talented than you're giving him credit. Do you forget what he was doing to people at United and at Madrid? You said Hazard has more talent, and he's put the shock emoji.
That's just me, man. I feel like Ronaldo was just a step over merchant. But again, I don't want to sound disingenuous to the fact that I know he's got talent. You can never be as good as he is, even with drive, if you don't have the talent. Like, I get that. But top 10 of all time? Top 10 of all time.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. It's hard for me to, because there's so many players, but I think there's just a debate, though. There is a debate, in my opinion. I'm sitting on the fence of it. But yeah. Genie Houdini says, seeing all those teams sign players is like going to dinner with friends and you left your card at home. Damn, son. That one's there.
That is a great analogy, bro. And the worst thing is that your brethren orders what you would have ordered. So you got to watch it come out and then you got to smell it and watch them eat it. Man.
But you know, a true brethren would be like, you know what? You left your card, man. We'll pay for you still. Like, don't worry about it. But
loan thing, yeah.
A loan thing. But yeah, we move. Next caller we're gonna bring in. You know what time it is? He's changed allegiances. He ain't Arsenal anymore. You damn right. You know what I'm talking about. Liverpool Lee. What's going on, my brother?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Big up to my brother Cartel Vibes in the chat. Kill me. Cartel Vibes up in there, bro. But yeah, let me start my 2 minutes because I'm gonna bust out with it.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick it on Pep. You know, I'm feeling like this guy's a fraud, and I want you man to chop it up. You know, this guy has spent 923 million pounds, yeah, and he's had a net spend of 600 million plus, and he ain't won the Champions League with no other obviously teams other than Barcelona with the best player in the world ever. All I'm saying to you, man, for me, I feel like Pep is a absolute fraud, and I'm sick of this guy spending 100 million on Jack Greaves. And I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm saying 100 million is it's crazy when you don't need to spend it. You just won the league. It's too much. And I'm gonna say the last thing. It's almost like today. I'm stupid. I'm one of them guys that do the lottery, and I start pretending I won and thinking about what I'm going to spend that 71 million with. And I'm like, man,
I do that sometimes as well, bro.
That childish, yeah. And I'm like, I couldn't even spend the 71 million, and he spent more than 9 times that on players.
That's crazy.
Like,
mad, isn't it? Mad.
Like, I'm
mad,
like, bro. That is crazy that he spent more than, and he ain't won it with no other teams. It's crazy.
This is what I was saying, fam, the other day.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna leave it there, and you man chop it up. Everyone in the chat, chop it up. For me, he is the biggest fraud going. And all I'm saying, I changed my view from last week. I think Liverpool going to win it. I think Liverpool going to win it. I don't know what it is, and I owe everyone an apology because I said something crazy in it, and I'm gonna bust out. I said that Ibu was a fraud, but he's not. We move.
Oi, Liverpool, just in time. Big up yourself. Big up your damn self.
Just big up Lee, man. Big up Lee each and every time, man.
Jamie, don't worry. I see you. Jamie's coming in next, by the way, as well. Don't worry, Jay. Coming in next.
Yeah.
But no,
first of all,
I'll let you go first.
No, bro. Lee's just started something that might take the whole show. I'm not even going to dip in on this one, bro. I am not dipping. I see Cal in the chat trying to jump on the back. Like, he's on my back now as well. Man's got me in a headlock. Man, all I heard was, like, man, I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. And you know what? Shout out Lee. That's how I know Lee's a real one. You have not taken a real shit unless you've been on the toilet and thought about what you spend the lottery win on. Lee knows. Man's a real one.
I'll say this, though, just quickly. Remember when we had that massive thing last week, yeah? This is what I was talking about. And we'll chop it up properly because I just want to just quickly say something. That was kind of the main thing I was trying to say. A man that spends that amount of money and still only won it with one club, bro, as great as he is. But then to say that he's better than like man like Fergie and that obviously Fergie still spent stupid money. But bruv, the money we're talking about is crazy, bruv. Like stupid. Like money that you don't see, fam. It's literally just the money don't even exist. It's just on a computer and you just see it written out. Because that type of money don't exist, bruv. That man spent, how much did he say? Nearly $1 billion. I'll leave you there, Drift. With that face, blood. Trust me, we'll cut that up another time. Next,
when Cal's back, I'm gonna have to do a 2-on-1. You man are gonna try Survivor Series me, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm the one in the corner that's gonna be like, you can't bad me up.
Okay, big up Jamaicans as well. Independence Day that time is 6th of August. We move.
And you know, Lee said he thinks Liverpool's gonna win it. I forgot to ask him if he meant the Prem or the Champions League. Lee, did you mean the Prem or the Champions League?
I think he meant Prem. Put it in the comments, Lee, but I think he meant Prem, though. I think he meant Prem.
Okay.
I think he meant Prem. Right, maybe I'm bring Jamie into the stream. Jamie, you there, bro?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you now, bro.
We got you now. My guy, we got you, bro. We got you.
Yeah, I've switched to my phone. So it might be
cool.
So, I just want to say 2 quick things and I'll get to my point. So, Harry Kane is a liar, hypocrite, and a fraud. And Pep Guardiola is the biggest fraud in management history. Man spends almost £1 billion at City and wins the FA Cup. Yeah, nice. Right. My main point is, if football players could be made into a world ranking, like UFC, tennis, golf, who would be your top 10 players in the world and your pound for pound?
Ooh, hey, Jay, that's a good one. I like that.
That's a good one. Still.
Pound for pound, yeah? All right. Top 10.
And Jack Grealish going to City does absolutely nothing, but it warms the bench, I suppose. 100 million for... let's get it right. He's an okay player. He don't put up any trees. He don't scare me. Not at all. Lukaku, 120 million Chelsea. What is going on with this world? It's crazy. It's wrong. It's wrong. And Harry Kane, he's going to stay at Tottenham, finish 10th, and cry some more. Good luck.
Hey, Jay,
big up, man. We'll have to chop that up now. Aye, that's the bro, we've got to think about who is
the top 10. You know, that's a good one, Jay. No, appreciate it, my bro.
Jesus.
Love always, G.
Cheers, guys.
Take care, man. Big up, bro.
Right,
all right, so pound for pound.
Yeah, pound for pound.
Top
10.
Pound for pound, I'm gonna go Van Dijk.
Let's do it together. All right, top 10. Quick. Van Dijk. Yeah. Actually.
But he wanted the actual ranking though. So we've actually got to rank first to 10 currently as well.
But what about Messi though?
Well, all right, let's get through Carl's thingy. Man City winning the league is like losing your V card to a hooker. Oh my days, man, them are going in on City right now, you know.
Aye. It is peak. Bro.
Marcus says, "Great question, Jamie." Listen,
what about Messi though?
I would still put Messi number 1 personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Messi, all right. So let's be real. Messi number 1. Yeah. Second, I would say.
Well, and we're talking currently based on the last 8. Let's just base it on the last 18 to 24 months to make it easier. Right?
Yeah, let's say 24 months because like we don't because if you're sick 1 year, we can't just say like.
Yeah. I'll put Salah second.
I was gonna say Van Dijk.
Van Dijk missed the whole year, which is why it's quite difficult.
I know, but he's still all right. So, on a technicality, Van Dijk goes third. Then he's got to be. But all right, let me ask you this: he was the best defender in 18-19, and in 19-20, if he was still the best, just didn't replicate the 18-19 season because that season. Is unheard of that. But that 18-19 season, he was arguably the best player in the world. Even though I'm not including Messi.
No, I hear that. But bro, we've got Lewandowski.
Yeah.
I'll say Lewandowski's got to go third. It's an argument to put Lewandowski second.
Oh Lord, bro. Do you know what?
I'll put Benzema fourth.
Benzema fourth?
Yeah, I think if you look over the last 18 to 24 months, Benzema's been on fire, bro. He's carrying Madrid, bro. He's honestly carrying Madrid.
What about Haaland?
Haaland will be in the top 10, but I don't think he's at the top of the top 10. Dortmund ain't achieved anything. And I know obviously we're talking individuals, but like, do you get what I mean? Like,
what about KDB? Bro, do you know what? Yeah, Jamie.
I wouldn't even put KDB in the top 5 though, you know, bro.
Do you know what? I hate to do this, yeah.
Neymar's probably 5th. In the last Neymar's been balling out, whether you like it or not. Neymar's, I know PSG didn't achieve.
No, but he ain't done more than KDB though.
Bro, he got Barcelona to a Copa final. He got PSG to a Champions League final.
Mm-hmm.
He balled out in the league. Let's be honest.
No, Neymar being top 10.
Neymar's still been balling out, bro.
But KDB's done more though. He's been more integral. Even though KDB injured, he been more integral though.
So?
I think so, yeah. And if you have to put Kylian in there as well, because if you put Neymar in there, Kylian has to go in as well, because he helped them get to a Champions League final that year where they lost to Bayern. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of feel like this is one we might have to chop up, you know, on Monday.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be a lot of thought. That's gonna
on Monday. I say on Monday we give Jamie the full list on Monday because I think I want Carol to get involved as well, and maybe we do our own separate ones to not make it easy. He said y'all. Now does it y'all sleeping on Timo Werner? Timo Werner.
Kante's definitely in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to chop this out. That's a difficult one.
Chop it up. He also said as well. Well, we've already gone through this. Pep is a fraud. We've spoken about that. We've spoken about obviously the pound for pound top 10 players. And there's one other thing he said as well. What was the last thing? You remember? There was one other thing.
Jamie, he just made a lot of statements rather than questions.
Okay, cool.
Grealish,
cool.
Isn't worth 100
million. He goes, Grealish don't scare him. Do you know what?
Yeah.
In a weird way, Grealish don't scare me, but for me, it still enhances them though. So for me, I don't know if we will be if we got Jack Grealish, I think we will be talking with our chest. So I'm not trying to say Jack Grealish. I don't want to sort of sit there and be like, because Man City got him, he's not gonna do like Jack Grealish is a quality player. I don't think he'd have the same effect of what he's done at Aston Villa. Because when you're Aston Villa and they give you the ball and basically say do your thing, it's gonna be different. You're now playing in a system where you have to be you know, a bit more of a team player, so to speak. So it'll have a different effect. But yeah, we move. Right, let's bring in the next caller. Jamal.
Jamal, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, you guys has done me a wickedness, man. You guys did me a wickedness because you keep bringing up Coutinho, man. I thought I was over this guy, and you guys have just dragged me back in, man. This Coutinho loving, man.
We said you came to the party and she was there, and you're like, I forgot about
yeah. Bro, I don't know. I just been thinking about Coutinho and how he was playing for Liverpool, and I blame you guys, man. So my question is, your best Coutinho goal and your best Coutinho game. Not just the goal, but actually his best game and his best goal. For me, I'll just say quick. For me, the goal have to be either Arsenal, that free kick we packed against Arsenal, or I don't know if you can remember in the 17-18 season he scored against Newcastle at St. James Park.
Yeah.
And for game, it have to be, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was the same season against West Ham in the green kit. When he gave Sturridge his ball. And he scored 2 goals as well. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
So guys, favorite Coutinho moment and goal. And guys, come on, man. We can't get up now, Coutinho, man. I'm getting nostalgic, man. I'm getting nostalgic. But peace. And guys, smash the like button. Peace.
Bless, bro. Bless them all, bro. Every time, bro. Bless, bro.
Bless
up, man.
Oi, big up Jamal. You know
what? Yeah,
go on. All right, for me, let me go first.
I'm struggling on the performance because I know what my goal is, but I'm struggling on the performance.
All right, for me, goal. Do you know what I think it is? It might have to be the goal against Southampton. He smashed it. He smashed him back. No backlift. I think it was when the black kit. I think it might have been 16-17 season. I think, bro.
Yeah, and the celebration as well, bro.
Bro, no backlift. And then I say for performance, it's either the West Ham, as you said, where he got the 2 goals and Sturridge scored, or against Chelsea, where he got 2 goals again. He scored a free kick and a left-footed shot where he cut inside. That performance there was majestic.
First game against Chelsea.
That's for me. Yeah, so for me, it's them two.
If you're talking about a goal with no backlift, do you remember the goal in the Merseyside derby at Anfield?
Yeah.
When he took on that 2-3 man and he just bent in the top.
He made Idris fall on the floor. I remember.
Bruv.
Yeah,
when it comes to performances, do you remember the first season Czech was at Arsenal?
Yeah.
And we went to the Emirates. And we didn't win. It was a draw. But Coutinho absolutely destroyed them on that day. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, I remember still.
And if he'd have scored the goal when he sent Bellerin to the shop for fish and chips, and then when he came back, he settled
when he cut it, Messi, he done a fake. He cut back inside and cut back, bro.
And Czech made a fake save. The save was fake. I remember. I don't know how he made that save. The West Ham game is a good shout. And that was why everybody lies on the floor now on free kicks. Remember, he put it under the wall, remember?
Yes.
I'm struggling for the performance, but for goal, because performance might even be a part of it as well. Europa League, Man United away at Old Trafford.
He scored the goal. He bamboozled Varela. So Varela was playing right back that day. He just dropped the shoulder and was gone, ran, and then dinked it over De Gea. De Gea just went like this.
Bruv, that goal was different.
Just saw a bare armpit.
But do you know how much bravado you have to do that?
But Coutinho was different, though.
And don't get it twisted. The free kick against Arsenal opening game of the season.
Of course. Come on. This was Coots though in his prime.
Can I just ask people? I know he left us in a very bad way. But when you think about what this boy was doing, how can you not want him back?
Drift ain't letting go, but neither am I, so I can't even lie.
Bruv, Coutinho is different, bruv. Different.
100%.
You hear me? He's different. But anyway, 100%. That's it.
Cool. 100%. No, I fully agree, brother. He's different, and you never know.
I remember. Sorry to cut you, bro. I remember against Newcastle, in his first season when he came in January, I think it was, and him and Sturridge both scored. Do you remember that?
Remember the outside the boot through ball to Sturridge.
But I'm talking about curly hair, babyface Coutinho. You know, bro.
Listen. You get on the nostalgia, you know. You know what I have to do, people. If I can get this ratified, I might have to start bringing in clips of people that we want to talk about. So, for example, see like Coutinho, like I'll just put on the screen, like you just see it like a highlight reel of Coutinho's bits. If I can get that sorted, like
he was different.
Because people forget, and don't get me wrong, we never forget someone's attitude, and I understand that. You never forget how someone left. Like he left in a horrible way, faked injury. We understand all that. But let's be real. You grow and you mature. He's never had the chance to really come back and he's never going to come out in public and be like, well, yeah, I made a mistake and why that Liverpool was dumb, crazy. But I'm telling you, if we was to ever re-sign him, I reckon he would say that. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, we move. Next, I want to bring on Abs. What's going on, brother?
Going on, bro?
First of all, happy Independence Day to all my yardies. You know, they're repping Beanie Man, punt bed, punt floor against wall.
Yes, IG.
Yes, bro.
Trust me, bro. What's going on?
All right, so first thing, I've got an unpopular opinion. Xabi Alonso was more important to the Champions League final win in 2005 than Steven Gerrard. And then two questions here.
Yeah, go.
So obviously this is a bit different football. What's your ops on the whole Chip Stormzy beef? And then after that, who do you think's the Michael Jordan of football? For me personally, it's Ronaldinho, because Ronaldinho put football on a different map. Remember, he was the first man. From him, it was after that, ballers were the first people getting like individual commercials and shit. So for me, it would probably have to be Ronaldinho. But yeah, what do you reckon?
I think it's R9, bro.
I think it's R9. I'll tell you why, just quickly. You see how Michael Jordan, like, you know, when the people are going like, I want to be like Mike, that was that whole concept. For me, when it was R9, everyone wanted to be like R9. Bro, even guys like Ibrahimovic were like, like, I wanted to be like R9. Everyone looks as R9. And not only that, R9 was the first person, if I'm not mistaken, in Nike to have their own shoe, like their own signature football shoe. Just like how Jordan started that era. R9 started that era. And I know like R9 is going way back, and some people unfortunately never even saw him play, which is a shame, because when I say to you, this guy at Inter Milan, even when he went to Real Madrid and his knees were done, he was so stupid to the point where you'd ask yourself, like, is this guy for real? Like, this guy's had knee surgeries and is still moving. But I remember there was a time when R9 ran off the pitch, like, so someone played a through ball. R9, with his lack of pace at this time, supposedly, because he had the surgeries, ran off the pitch, round the cameraman, and still managed to get the ball because he was that quick. Bruv, R9 was different. Like, it was built different. Trust me. I know you've probably watched him, but for people that maybe haven't watched him, check out R9 and what he done at Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Barcelona. That first season at Barcelona as well. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Top 5 all time R9 for real.
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Indeed. Top 1, bro.
For me, he's the GOAT. For me, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
But I have to be Coutinho, Messi, R9, Zizou, then Maradona. That's my top 5. CR7, that flipping PNP merchant, don't get inside.
That's why I like Abd, you know, he keeps it real, bro.
He keeps 100. I hear that. CR7
what was the first one as well, bro? The first question, sir?
About the
Chip and
Stormzy.
Yeah.
I'll get into that. All right,
we'll chop that up now then, brother. Big up yourself, man.
All right, in a bit. Take care, bro.
Big yourself, bro. Have a blessed weekend as well, yeah? Have a blessed weekend, brother. Take care, man.
I forgot as well. I'm not even going to lie, Abs. I can't agree with you on Alonso being more important than Gerrard, though, in the 05 final.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll say this.
He was integral.
He was.
But Gerrard, man, like Gerrard scored the first goal. He dragged us through that game.
Play right back against Jorginho. Do you want to know what
extra time, bro?
Do you want to know what as well?
Imagine playing 90 minutes in midfield against Kaká, Gattuso, and Seedorf, and then Jorginho comes on for extra time, and you got to go right back and mark him fresh.
I remember something. So as great as Alonso was, because obviously he scored the rebound for the penny, and he's always been integral when it came to Liverpool. Do you know who I'd honestly say was more integral in that game, even more so than Alonso, was Didi Hamann. When we brought in Didi Hamann, Hamann changed the game. Hamann allowed Alonso more freedom on the ball, gave him more time on the ball, even allowed Gerrard more time on the ball, because he started to, cut off passing lanes and all them things there. And not only that, Didi Hamann scored a penalty with a broken foot. So I'd even say Didi Hamann, in my opinion, was even more crucial. Because that, for me, Rafa Benitez changed the game with that move.
You know, I'll say to Abs as well, because obviously Abs is a Chelsea man, so he would have watched that game. He would have watched that game with a different mindset to what we was watching it with.
Didi was serious, bro.
I will say, Dudek, not just because of the penalty shootout, he made some unbelievable saves in that game.
Yeah.
Jamie Carragher couldn't walk, and he was still making tackles. Now, remember, he couldn't walk, brother. Yeah, he was cramping up. He was all over the place. He couldn't even walk. And he was still making tackles. Hamann, as you said, Alonso was superb in that game. Gerrard was different.
That was different gravy.
I genuinely believe that game was the kind of epitome of a collective. Do you get what I mean? I think so many people performed. I will call that game a collective. I think everybody rallied themselves, but Gerrard led that team differently. He led that team differently.
Agreed.
But anyone who remembers how good Serginho was and how quick he was, Gerrard had to mark him for a whole extra time after playing 90 minutes in midfield against Kaká, Gattuso, and Seedorf. That is madness. It's actually madness. But anyway, yeah.
Now, for real. And last thing, I know I was going to touch on was Chip v Stormzy. I'll say this, yeah. All right, so my era, I came from an era of it's gonna show my age a bit. I came from an era of drum and bass, jungle, garage, and then obviously Graham, yeah. So when it comes to bars and lyrical warfare, Stormzy cannot talk to Chip. There's a reason why Stormzy will not go direct at Chip. He was sent in directs. He knows he's a big artist, and he knows that he don't really have to respond. But if we're being real, if we're talking about lyrical warfare, Chip will spin Stormzy's head top each and every time. I don't care what no one says. When it comes to bars, you cannot talk to Chip. You have to understand something. Chip is from an era, yeah, of original grime, yeah, from Roll Deep, from flipping Nasty Crease, he's from that era. He came in slightly just after that. Wiley brought man through with Ice Kid. Wiley knew what he was doing. Chip is a lyrical master, is a lyrical general. Stormzy is sick. I think Stormzy is amazing. And don't get twisted, like Stormzy as an artist, obviously has accomplished so much that he feels like he doesn't even need to even get into the whole thing. And again, big up both of the artists, because I think both artists are amazing, like real talk. But I just think for me personally, when it comes to grime and when it comes to beef and when it comes to lyrical warfare, Chip will dumb man's dance all day, every day. When Stormzy done that thing with Dave, did you see Chip's reply? That's all I'm gonna say. You cannot talk to Chip when it comes to bars, bruv. I don't care what no one says. Yeah, he's the lyrical father.
I don't really follow UK grime and all that really. So yeah, you're the best person to talk to. But what I would say, if I was gonna make comparisons, I'll say Stormzy's the studio artist and Chip is the street artist. You know what I mean? You don't want the beef with Chip in terms of the bars doing the clashing thing and all that, because he murks everybody. But if you're just talking about getting in the studio and making a good album, Stormzy's that guy.
Oh yeah, Stormzy's that guy. Yeah, Stormzy's that guy. He's that guy.
That's how I would look at it anyway.
Yeah, for real, 100%. Right, we're gonna bring in the next person. I ain't seen him for a little while. I see he's got the headset. I want to see if he pops a smile in that. I can see the smile in the background. My PS5 brother. You know what time it is. What's going on there?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, brother?
You guys all right? Yeah, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hear you. Crystal, come on. PS5 headset, man. Yeah, acting like we can't hear you. Come on now.
How you guys been, though?
Been blessed, you know. How you been, bro? More important, you been all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, cool.
First of all, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've been disgusted for the last few minutes in it. You lot talking about that snake Coutinho, like.
Oh, I knew he was gonna say that, you know.
Come on, man, guys. This bro cheated on us, innit? We can't forgive him easily.
Let it go, let it go.
I told you I can't let it go. This guy ducked us in January where we would have been in the Champions League final. So if Salah
True.
got injured, yeah, we would have had Coutinho there as a backup to do something. But he didn't. He left halfway through, and that's what pisses me off more than anything.
I hear that.
I hear that though. I hear that for real.
Yeah, so if he quit on us, bro, we're gonna quit on you, bro. When you're drowning, bro, here's a life jacket, man. Swim back in it. Well, the question I wanted to ask you guys, yeah. I know that FSG are not popular, yeah, and I wasn't a big fan of them, yeah, but I kind of in the last few weeks I kind of understand the way they're moving in it, and the way they're moving is more like what's best for the club long term rather than any short term benefits we can get. So with that said, do you guys, with that kind of vision, do you guys have a real issue with Henderson not being given a contract? Because if his contract ending in 2 years' time, it'll be 33, I believe, right? Why not just give him 1 year, 1 year, 1 year after that, like depending on how he is physically and stuff like that?
All right.
I know, Drifty. I know, but look at the way we let Gerrard go, and I think Gerrard's a bigger legend than Henderson. Yeah, so just remember the way we let Gerrard go, and I'm out, boys.
Big up no beats. Oh yeah, big
No,
up, bless up, my
bro,
bro.
bless.
Bless up.
Here's the thing, because I know news like just kind of like.
I hear the Coutinho though. No. Just quickly, you see the Coutinho thing, Drift. I hear because you know what it is. The Coutinho thing is always going to split opinion. It is, yeah. So I understand when it's like, like someone, a player that we kind of like we loved at the time, and you know we thought was going to be there for a long time, kind of done something like you can leave, but it's the way how he left. So I understand it, but then I also understand football in the sense of sometimes like. We got to take emotion out of it. And when I say this, I say this, yeah. Even though emotionally what he done was wrong because the way he treated us, remember we're the fans and he's the player. So emotionally, it's like, nah, bro, like you don't do us like that. Like we supported you, we wanted you to stay. We like, you know what I mean? We've been there. In fact, furthermore, at Liverpool, you made your career. Let's be real, because Inter Milan, you were in and out of the team and weren't really doing that, and we gave you the platform. But just from a football point of view, if I said to you, Coutinho's in the squad, and I don't know, Shaqiri's not there, or Divock Origi, or just a player Minamino, a player that's on the fringes, that's not really, and Coutinho's back there. That's what I will ask you, because that's how I'm seeing it. Remember, Coutinho, if he was to ever come back, doesn't come in to literally start straight away, but he enhances the squad, and I think he would even understand that in terms of how his career has gone so far. He'd have to work his way into that first 11, where we can literally go, do you know what? He's so good. He's in our first 11. We've actually changed the 4-2-3-1, and he's the 10. So that's how I see it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll say, not to kind of go over what you said, is when Nero said FSG do what's best for Liverpool long term, I'm not disagreeing, but I more feel they do what's best for them long term. Because I feel like they're always worried about themselves more than the club when it comes to any debt or any, do you know what I mean? Or anything like that. I don't think, because we've got to be honest, all real football clubs run on debt. It's the nature of the beast, but they try and run us on a profit.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And football is not a sport you get involved for profit. It's not. Everybody knows you buy a football club for love. You don't buy it for profit. This ain't a profit game. If you want to make profit, come up with a new flavor licorice and sell it on Amazon. Like it ain't about profit for football clubs. It's about winning. And therefore, I feel like they do what's right for themselves more than they do what's right for the club. You know what I mean? I need a little love now. I need them to show man love. You know what I mean? You've seen me crying way too many times to not give me a hug. How heartless are you, man? You know what I mean? How heartless are you, man? One hug. They ain't even give man a hug yet. And that's how I feel about that. On the Coutinho thing, remember, we're getting him for a cut price. That's more the reason why I'm saying, if Barcelona still wanted 40, 50 mil, I wouldn't even bat an eyelid at this. But to get him off the wages, they're considering and letting him go from anywhere from 10 million to 3. Like, with brother, do you know how cheap that is?
Very cheap, very, very.
Come on.
So they bring out this King Rich said, would you take Aguero? He wants to leave Barcelona. You know what? Funny you say that. No, funny you say that. I've gone on Twitter, and yes, it is news. Not confirmed by the biggest sources, but there are a few reports coming out. I'll read one from Barca Universal, courtesy of what I can't even pronounce that thing. I'm just gonna just say the thing anyway. Aguero wants to leave Barcelona after Messi has left. His lawyers are reviewing the terms of contract signed a few weeks ago to leave Barca this summer.
That's mad. You know what he's done? He's done a Sanchez, when he got to Man U and then he rang Wenger and said, is there any way you can bring me back?
Bro, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that, to be fair. Aguero leaves Barca. We'll have to wait and see how that one plays out. Oscar Fabi says Barca declined at AC Milan, or that decline of AC Milan. Carl says, who's paying Coutinho's wages? It ain't me. LeBron talking to these guys. When I saw that, LeBron talking. Carl, you're killing me.
Basically, Cal did that whole thing in like, who's paying Coutinho's wages? It's not me. Hey, LeBron, come talk to these people.
Hey, bro. They really think they were going to pay Coutinho wages?
You must be out your goddamn mind, man.
You crazy. Right, let's bring on the next call up. We're going to have to move on a bit quicker because, time is of the essence. Jamrock 75. What's going on, Jamrock?
Blessings, fellas. Blessings. And
what's going on, Jamrock?
Big up Cal on his newborn.
Nah, blessings. Man. Thank you, bro. Big up Cal as well.
How much time I got? 2 minutes?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it starts from now, G.
I'm setting my timer as well. Go.
All right, cool.
Okay. Quick question. It's kind of a controversial question.
Okay.
When the ESL eventually makes its way to the Premier League, the Super League, where are you guys going to stand on that? And you can't say you don't want to think about it. Got to give an answer. Especially you, Drifty, because that's what you always say. I don't want to think about it. So when the ESL,
I've got that answer.
When the ESL makes it here, because it will, because you see it's making its way through the courts right now in Europe, and they actually agreed with the clubs, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Juventus. The courts agreed with them for them to go ahead and take part in it. Where will you guys stand? So that's one. Drifty, in regards to the argument that I made in regards to Manchester United, FSG digging Liverpool out of a 30-year hole. The reason why I said that is because since the inception of the Premier League, Manchester United has made close to $3 billion more in revenues than Liverpool. Yeah. So that's the reason why I said that. Okay. Another question. If Man City is found to be guilty, it's a controversial topic. If they're found to be guilty by the Premier League, how will you look back at their titles that they've won and the legacy of Pep?
Okay.
That's two. And then one more thing before I go. Drifty, yeah, I see it. Haaland, Chelsea can't afford him. Why do you think Liverpool can? And with that, I'm out.
Hey, big Big up, Jamrock. Bless, bro.
Big up, bro. No, bless up, bro. Every time, man.
Big up, Jamrock, each and every time. Jamrock, you want, listen, I see you on the channel all the time. Appreciate that, brother. Enough love, G. All right, Drift, all those questions were addressed to
just
you.
quickly, on the Haaland one, remember, it's Cal that thinks that they can. Jam's got that one. It's Cal that wants Haaland, remember? It's not me.
Did you say Haaland?
Yeah, it's Cal that wants Haaland, not me, remember? I wanted Kane, remember? So it's Cal that was talking about Haaland, so that one's not me.
Okay,
so we'll have to bring that one back for Cal when Cal comes back.
Okay. All right, the City one. Go for the City one then. What he said, so basically, if City get found of the whole, breaching financial fair play, how would you look at Pep and their titles?
Well, for me, one of those titles was won under Pellegrini. So I wouldn't just put it on Pep. I would put it on the club itself, and it would also make me feel like that means Liverpool won 3 Premier Leagues instead of 1, because the 2 seasons when we lost out and they won, then that means that we should get it, right? I mean, you let me know if I'm talking shit, bro, but if they've been cheating for however long, does that not mean the 13-14 season and the 18-19 season titles don't go to us then, no?
I don't know I don't know how they will do it. I generally don't know how they're gonna do it. That's me personally. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go, if the person finishes second, then
I mean, we wouldn't want it like that.
No, obviously not.
Like, we're a real club. We don't want no fake title. But what I mean is, it would mean Liverpool's technically got 3 Premier Leagues, right?
Technically.
I mean, how would I look at it from a Pep point of view? I would say it's very unfair to blame the manager as well, because I'm not gonna say like I know this for a fact, but I don't think the manager knows the club are like forging the books, if you get what I mean. He's just a manager. He just says he wants to play. The club get him. He doesn't know what's being done behind the scenes.
Pep knows. Shall I say why Pep knows?
So you're telling me if Edwards done something dodgy, you'd think Klopp would know that he was doing it?
Of course, but
no, honestly, do you think that?
Drift. Let me ask you.
I feel like they would hide it from the manager.
Drift. Quick question. Do you know who their chief executive is?
Who? Man City.
Cities, if I'm not mistaken. Do you know who it is?
He's the guy from the Barca board, isn't it?
Tiki Bisteristan. Tiki Bisteristan, however you pronounce it, yeah? Bruv, he knows Pep. Them man speak to each other. They know, bruv. Come on. Pep knows. They're not stupid. Like, it's like Klopp knew about the European Super League. Just because he didn't speak about it, he didn't know.
Klopp didn't know about that, bro.
Oh, I'm talking on. You think Klopp no?
No, bro. Klopp don't know. Unless Klopp is the best liar in the world. But Klopp came out and said, "Yo, I didn't have a clue they were going to do this."
Klopp said he did. I swear, Klopp said he didn't agree with it. He said he didn't know,
and now he knows he don't agree. But he said he didn't have a clue, bro. He didn't know what was going on, bro.
I'll tell you something from now. Whether managers, okay, fair enough, managers can get blindsided. But you see, Pep Guardiola, he has a very special relationship with Tiki. I'm telling you, bro, he knows what's going on. Them man know. They know.
All right, maybe, but I would be more under the assumption that managers will be kept out of the loop for stuff like that. It distracts them. It's kind of, like that kind of plausible. No, but you know what it is? It's kind of like plausible deniability. Like, what he don't know can't affect him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro, like, this is the same Pep Guardiola that says, "Me not have money." Oh, bro. Them have money. Oh, they got money, bro. Big shout out to Kyle as well. Kyle, I did you proud, bro. You want Ireland. Sign out the machine. Yeah? Okay, cool. He says, sign out the machine. Yeah? All right, cool. Next thing. I wish Kyle was on tonight. Big up yourself, Kyle. Love to you and the family. By the way, massive shout out to the mods in the chat as well. Kyle is with us each and every time. But you get what I'm saying, bro. Like, all right. I get you saying managers can be blindsided, yeah? They can be. Don't get twisted, but something, bro, he knows. When he says things like, "Oh, we ain't got that much money." No. I think he said, "Oh, we haven't really got the money to sign a striker." Bruv, then they made a bid for 100 million for Kane. Bruv, he knows what they got in the machine. They know what they have, bruv. They know, bruv. It's to make it independence. You're gonna get that a lot today still.
John was saying, Drift, also City didn't get off with the not guilty. The courts just couldn't prove that they were, because there's a 5-year time bar. But the Premier League don't have that. Now that's a fair point for real. The Premier League can go back as far as they want in terms of like digging up the.
Carl's killing me, you know. Carl, Lord, you're killing me because I gotta read it out like this. The boy start bar like a puss when they want let the girl leave. Dirty skettle. Oh. Can't allow it, man. Cal, allow it. Because I've got to read them out like that. It's Jamaican Independence Day. What you think, Michael? Read it now,
all I'm saying is, I personally wouldn't put any dent in Guardiola's how I feel about him as a manager, but I do agree it will completely taint a lot of any of their achievements without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, it does taint.
It will taint the whole thing. You know what? This is a very good comparison that I made before when I was talking about the drug test thing. If you fail a drug test, everybody will believe that the entirety of your career you may have done that, and they won't give you credit for a lot of your achievements, even if maybe this is the only time you've ever failed the drug test. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
It will taint it. It will taint it forever. Yeah. Everyone will go, but you cheated. No, but we didn't cheat when we won that title. How do we know? That's how everyone will look at the whole thing. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, no, I agree. I think it would taint it, definitely. All
right, last but not least, before we move on to the other callers, remember Jamot said, how would we feel about whether, like, if the ESO happened, like, what would we?
Yeah. I'm not gonna swerve on this, Jam. I will be vexed. Don't come into our league for 10 years and try and take away what we've known our whole lives. You can't do that. I will be vexed. You're ruining 100+ year heritage. Football ain't been around for like 20 years and you're coming in halfway through and just thinking, let's just do it. Let's try a little something. Football has been around for 120 years or 130 years, something like that. Like, you cannot change what it is and like not care how the people feel about it. You just can't. I'll be vexed if the Super League happened.
Fully agree. And I think
differently vexed.
Obviously,
it will be very, very hard for me in any way, shape, or form to truly care about winning anything that we win during that time, because it won't feel real. There's a reason why, for example, sorry to cut you, bro. There's a reason why nobody looks at the Europa League in any kind of way. Because, you know, technically, bro, the Europa League is the UEFA Cup. And the UEFA Cup
it is.
The UEFA Cup was a prestigious, beautiful, in some occasions looked upon as just as big of an achievement as winning the Champions League, because it was where all the top boys were. Back when only 1 or 2 teams went into the Champions League, all the Dons were in the UEFA Cup, and it was a massive trophy to win. But they watered it down. They changed the name. Now no one don't give a shit about it, because in football we don't like change. Like, I know it sounds very backwards, but we don't like change. At the moment you change it into the Europa League, everyone went, the what? I bun that, man. Do you get what I mean? The UEFA Cup meant something. You're an old school brother. You remember, bro. If you was in the UEFA Cup, it meant something, bro. No one don't care about the Europa League now,
bro. The last time I cared about like UEFA Cup and them thing there, it was probably R9. Remember when R9 faced Lazio? Like, but bruv, that's when it had that prestige to it a little bit.
Even when we won it, bruv, when we beat Alaves in the final, it had prestige, bruv.
That's what I was gonna say. Now, no one cares about Europa. The only reason you care about Europa is because you're hoping your team gets to qualify for the Champions League. That's the only reason. You don't care about the trophy. You just care about, if they win it, they go into the real thing, and that's Champions League. That's the only reason why you care about it. Let's be real.
So I will be devastated. I'll be devastated if that Super League thing happens. Honestly, I will.
100. And for people as well, obviously, we're going to try and get all of you on before we leave. But if we can't, send me a DM as well on my Twitter, and I'll make sure you are on for the next stream. But next we move. Henry, you there?
Yo, guys, what's up? Can you hear me?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up? I'm calling from America. Love you guys. Really appreciate your streams and everything. I just wanted to ask you.
Thank you, bro.
In the wake of Messi leaving, does it make you reassess the kind of hierarchy of leagues around the world? Do you think that this is going to drop Spain out of the top 3? Or how would you rank them now? And to a lesser extent, Sancho and Haaland leaving Dortmund, do you think that affects it as well? That's all I got.
No, good.
No, appreciate that,
questions,
Henry, man.
Good questions, man.
Appreciate
Big
that,
up, brother. And you know what? Love from across the continent, man. Always, man.
Trust me, all the way from America, bro.
You know,
Trust
bro,
me.
just quickly before you go, because you got plenty of time left anyway, but as an American, what do you feel about FSG, bro?
I definitely think that they think about it like a business, and LeBron is a big businessman, so I know that he's not in it for the love of it. But I mean, the Red Sox, American sports is so different. I was also going to ask you guys maybe what you think about the fact that there are no transfer fees in American sports, but to offset that, there also aren't draft picks and assets like that in football to justify trades in the same way. So sports takes a very different shape, and ownership is a very holy concept in America. People are very, people think about money and ownership in almost like a sacred way. So it doesn't surprise me that they do look at it like a business, but it hurts, and I feel like people from Liverpool must get frustrated, understandably. But yeah.
Yeah, no, big man, blessed for that opinion, man. Big up.
Appreciate that, Henry, man.
Big up making a debut as well, brother, on the Kopish Kall-In, man.
Indeed, all the way from America, bro. Bless her each and every time. Have a good weekend, Henry. Take care, bro.
Man. Big up.
All right, so Adam,
you go first, bro. You go first.
So what's the question again? My mind just went blank. I've just gone blank, People, yeah. I'm so sorry. Hold on. My mind.
You know what? Blank. Because we were just talking about the FSG thing, I've gone blank.
Hold on. It was about oh my days.
No, it'll come to me. Hold on.
He said, "No, this is bad."
It'll come to me.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I remember it now. About the leagues. He's talking about how.
Yes, the hierarchy of the league.
All right, sorry, Henry. Apologies, man.
The hierarchy of the leagues, and the other one was, will it affect the Bundesliga ranking with Sancho and Haaland leaving?
Ranking the league. All right, so this is how I say it. Oh, how I see it. Sorry. If Messi, all right, so Messi looks like he's going PSG. Do I rank the Spanish league as high as I used to? No, I don't, and I'll tell you why. So Ronaldo's left, Ramos is left, Varane's left, Messi's left. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of superstars you've taken out. And let's be real, it's always been about Real and Barca. We all watch El Clasico. So what you're telling me now is it's now a battle between, as things stand, by the way, Sergio Aguero versus Benzema, but it might not even be Sergio Aguero anymore, because from what I'm seeing every second, Sergio Aguero is like he wants to leave because he was under the attention going to play Messi. If I'm being honest,
they did a Van Persie on him.
Yeah.
Remember Alex Ferguson bailed on Persie?
Yeah, no, for real. The Spanish league is probably slipped and maybe might be even in line with the Italian. All right, I know, but Lukaku might go, though. You see the German league?
The German league on a par with the Spanish league now.
Yeah, the German.
But then again,
the premise, Haaland stays for one more season.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as the point was, with Sancho now coming to the Prem, that's one of the big stars that's left.
Haaland has to be there though. If Haaland leaves, then German league again, because German league, all it will be, bro, it'll just be. I mean, it's always been Bayern, but it'll just be Lewandowski and the Bayern team. Sancho's gone from Dortmund. Let's say Haaland went this summer. There's no Haaland. You don't care about Dortmund. Leipzig lost Timo Werner.
Werner's left,
not doing nothing. That just leaves.
Havertz has left. Werner's left.
Italian league by default.
Yeah, it probably does. Yeah. I'll probably say the Italian league is above. I mean, even the fact that Cristiano's in the Italian league now probably does push it above the Spanish league with Messi leaving.
It does, because Spanish league, let me be real. Are you lot really going to tune in and watch Barca games when you... And again, Barca still got quality players, but Messi's not there. Like,
who do you care about when it's the El Clasico now?
Memphis Depay and what freestyle he's going to bring to the table. I don't know.
Yeah, do you know what? If I was going to go ranking, I'd go Premier League, Italian League, Spanish League, German League.
I think right now, as things stand, Atletico can win it again. I think because they got Rodrigo de Paul, they still got my man, the young striker. What I named there?
Who? Sorry, what are you talking about?
The young striker.
At which club?
Again. Atletico. Young striker. Can play false nine. Portuguese. Felix. They still got Felix. They still got Suarez, so to speak, even though Suarez kind of on the way out. They got players. So they still got Sal as things stand as well. They got Koke. Atletico winning it right now, you know. Atletico winning it.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't. You can't bet against them. Or I wouldn't bet against them.
All Real Madrid have done is they brought in David Alaba to play alongside Milito, who's a good centre-back, by the way. But they've just lost their talisman in Ramos. And whether you want to say Ramos is still good or not, that's not even the point. Dressing room, on the pitch, communication. He was.
Bro, they've lost Varane and Ramos in the same summer. That's huge, you know.
This is what I'm saying. So I'm going Atletico to win it for next season. And even, they still got one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Oblak as well. So, yeah. Samas Legend says the Liga will be on par with our EFL, Fulham and Co. I wouldn't go that deep. Because they still got Benzema, they still got their Atletico.
Hey, do you know what?
They still got
Jamie makes a
Modric.
very good point. Now that Sky Sports have bought German football rights, that might help it to boost up a little bit. Because I think more people will watch Sky Sports than BT Sports, for example.
That's true, but that's if Haaland stays, though. Because if Haaland leaves... Because remember, they got Marlon, and people know about Marlon from Euros if you didn't know about him. I'm sure some people did, but let's just say casuals, for example, didn't know about Marlon, yeah? You got Marlon in now to play alongside Haaland. They can still maybe try a thing with Bayern. Maybe.
This is the thing. Watch the Spanish league try and crawl back into bed with Sky and all of those broadcasters. Remember when they thought they were bad and they tried to go off and do their own thing, and that's why
they got the La Liga channel, innit?
Yeah, that's why we can't watch football in England. Without Messi, how are you going to get anybody in England to sign up to the La Liga channel? And you're missing a big audience because we do love Spanish football in England. You're losing a big audience.
Big things, innit?
Yeah, they got a lot of figuring out to do, bro. They got a lot of I wouldn't even put it against a swerve last minute from La Liga for Messi to be able to come back and play for Barcelona in the end, you know.
It's true.
When they watch that stock market start crashing, bro, it might kick them up the arse, bro.
Might be a bit peak, innit? 975 Jabba says, what's the difference between Premier League and UEFA being a monopoly and a big business monopoly that has been frowned upon? That's why they have ruled it in favor.
What's the difference? I think because the Premier League is an English thing, we as English people are vexed about it. Whereas UEFA cover the entire governing body of like everything within European football. So like everybody's involved. So I guess that's kind of the only difference really, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
if something happens in England, it's got nothing to do with everyone else. So we're more entitled to feel like we have a say. Does that make sense?
I agree. No, I agree, bro. I agree.
We've got less say over Europe than we do over England. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I fully get you, bro.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's bring on the next. Actually, no. Before I say that, I don't know. So I've just read that. My apologies. Right, let's bring on the next caller. SJC, what's going on, SJC?
Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, guys, man?
How you doing, bro?
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
Cool.
I'll ask you guys this, yeah, right? How many players that we signed when they were already world class? Not made world class. Like, how many players that we signed, yeah, when they were already world class? That is an interesting question. Because I think there's only 2 players that we signed that the players are already world class.
Who are your 2?
Fabinho, maybe Fabinho, and Thiago.
Thiago is definitely one of them.
He's definitely when we signed him, he was world class when he was at Bayern Munich. Yeah.
I mean, obviously we'll chop it up afterwards, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
appreciate that, bro. Nah,
Bless up,
enough
man.
love, bro.
You know what I mean? Obviously, we ain't seen you for a while, but yeah, bless up,
For
though,
real.
bro.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys, man. Big
That's
up.
right, man.
Big up
Take
every
care, bro.
time, man. Big up, bro. We'll chop that up now, bro.
What do you guys think?
Cool. We'll chop that up now, bro.
All
right. Cool. Bless, man.
Bless. Do you know what? I think Fabinho was borderline world class, but I don't think anyone would have said it, which is quite funny. Like, he was world class, but I don't think everyone knew he was world class.
Coutinho?
No, Fabinho.
Oh, Fabinho. Sorry, I thought you said.
I think Fabinho was one of them players where he was world class, but nobody realized he was world class.
See, Thiago definitely was. Do you know another person who I said
Thiago was unquestionable.
Do you know who that person might have been?
I know
Alisson, you know. Alisson.
I agree. I think Alisson was already world class
because Alisson, when I was at Roma, he was already been talked about one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? Take a look at him a bit more and see what he's doing." And I was like, "Do you know what? He was sick. He was sick at Roma." I will say him, but you know another person I think was sleeping on, but only because he played for a certain team we didn't think of it at the time. Virgil van Dijk. I know people are gonna think I'm crazy. You see that season, it might have been the 16-17 season when I thought, you know what, this guy's just stupid. There was something that happened. So we played Southampton. I think Mane, and this is just one instance, by the way. Mane was running in on goal and Van Dijk caught him up. And that whole game, if I remember correctly, like Van Dijk was just on Mane the whole game. And that was Mane's first season. Mane was fresh, no tiredness, no nothing. Mane was just balling out. That game there, I'm not gonna lie, Van Dijk was on some smoke, and it said to me, bro, do you know something? This brother might even already be world class. And these times I wasn't even thinking about buying him. I just said, this guy's stupid though. Look how tall he is and fast he is. Like, I don't really see any weaknesses other than the fact that he's playing in a bad side. And what's so mad is you could be so great, but because the side you're playing in ain't on your level, you look kind of meaty. Bruv, I'm being honest.
Van
Dijk
people
in
the comments are putting in some great. I think Lippmann was world class when we bought him. I know he was at the end of his career, but he was world class though. And Nelka's a great shout. And
Harry Kewell.
Harry Kewell was world class. He was.
Harry Kewell was one.
Don't think about what happened to him at Liverpool. Think about how good he was at Leeds. I think he was world class. But if you're talking about how everyone else, if you're thinking about how everyone else perceived it, I would probably say Thiago's the only one that nobody would have argued with you when Liverpool bought him. Because there's an argument to say Suarez was already world class, but nobody knew it yet. There's an argument to say Torres was already world class, but nobody knew it yet. But I'm saying if you're talking about nobody would question it, it's actually only Thiago, you know.
No, it's true. Thiago is the one where you say bona fide world class. There's no argument, there's no debate, there's no nothing. He's
there's
world class.
Nothing.
Can't talk to man. Whereas the others, there's a debate. It don't matter who you say.
Oh, this is a good shout, Babel. That's a great shout.
Babel was sick.
But no, when we signed him, I think everyone knew he was already that G, bruv. I think they did. I think that's a very good shout, Babel, you know.
For real. Marcus Babel. That is a good
but
shout,
you know what? It's actually mad though when you really deep it that Thiago's the only one where there's no question. Like nobody will ever question whether he's it's Thiago, bruv. That's mad.
That is crazy, isn't it? That is crazy.
That is mad.
Right, let me bring on the next caller, Alisson or Galatsky.
Hey Matt, Drifty, what's going on? It's Scoop.
How you doing, bro?
Hi, what's going on, Scoop?
All good in the hood. Happy Independence Day and all that.
Bless, man, bless.
Indeed, bro. Bless, bro.
Shout Callum as well. I know I see you in the comments.
Yeah, Callum's there. He's there.
I think he had a second child recently, so shout out Callum, man. Hope all is well with you.
He did indeed.
So let me not waste too much time. As you can tell by my name, Alisson or Gulashi, that's what I want to talk about today. And obviously, we know that Alisson's better than Gulashi, so I'm not coming at it from that aspect. Yeah. What I'm coming at it from is a very hypothetical question. You know, I like to make you guys think quite a bit.
Yeah, of course. Come on now.
So, what I'm trying to propose is, you know, the year we sold Gulashi, that was the 2012-13 season.
Yeah.
And the season following that, we signed Mignolet.
Yes, I was going to say. Yeah, we did.
And Mignolet cost us big time in that Man City game. The one that was 2-1 when Negredo lobbed him or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. When Mignolet got lobbed from 2 yards. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So if that didn't happen, we win the league. So what I'm getting at now is, if we kept Goulashy, he's not world class, but he's decent.
He's
so
very good.
We win the league that year. And also, I think Mignolet made some mistakes in some cup finals as well, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah. I think he did still.
Yeah, League Cup final. Yeah.
League Cup final. Okay, so we've got Goulashy in goal for that game. And then Champions League final, we ain't got Karius because Mignolet ain't messing up. We've got Goulashy in goal.
Yeah.
So I'm going to land with my question now. With all those said, would you have Goulashy or Alisson? That's the question.
Aye.
And is that the only one, yeah?
That's the only one, yeah.
Aye.
Okay,
bless
cool,
up,
cool,
Scoop.
man.
Bless
Cool,
up,
cool.
bless up, my bro. That's
Oh, sorry, big up though, bro. You ain't been on for a little while, man.
Scoop, go on, Scoop. Go on. Say what you're gonna say. I know. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, just a quick one for the time it ends.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we keep Goulashy, we ain't getting Alisson.
Yeah.
And we've got the money that we ain't spent on Alisson to sign on other players.
All
right, cool.
Peace out, guys.
Bro.
Bless Scoop. Enough love, bro.
Big up, man.
Do you know what? Yeah. I'll say this. Big up Scoop each and every time as well. All right, that last bit got me. So before he said that last bit, I would have said 100%. You see, Peter Galaxy, yeah, who's now at RB Leipzig. I think I should pronounce it, or Galaxy or Galaxy. But the guy is very, very, very good, and he probably would have done better than Mignolet. However, because he said you can't get Alisson and you got the money spent on other players, I'm gonna have to say no. I would have to take the heartache that happened and have Alisson now, because even though Galaxy is very, very good, he was never going to be better than Alisson. And Alisson, for me, is going to have his whole career, pretty much his prime career at Liverpool. Alisson's already won a Champions League and a Premier League scoop. So it's so mad that in hindsight, yes, you look back at things and think, if he was there, 100%, like, he might have won us trophies. But if you're telling me I can't have Alisson, then no. But that's only because I can't have Alisson. If you're saying to me that we might have still got rid of him later on down the line, then cool. Or he's the backup. Because here's the thing, Scoop. In a perfect world, he will be the perfect backup to Alisson. We'd have no qualms about goalkeepers. No qualms. Big up Wiley. No, if you know about that tune there, people. If you're a Gramhead, no qualms, yeah. But yeah, I would have to stick with Alisson and deal with the heartache, because I know later on down the line, we know what happens.
You know what? This is a tough one, because I'm even looking at it like, if we're going to play that game, then we could say Coutinho stays. We don't need the money from Coutinho. We get Van Dijk and Fabinho. All right, we don't get Alisson, but we've got Goulashy in goal, and then we can still dominate, because he was, like, as you said, he was a good enough goalie that we could have still dominated with him. He's not as good as Ali, but we still could have dominated. So it makes it very difficult for me in that regard, because I would take that over Ali, but my love of Ali is so strong that it's kind of like if someone said to you, right, you got to be broke for the rest of your life and have your son, or your son's not born and you win the lottery. You know your son now. There's no way you can make that decision. That decision is you're always going to pick your son. Do you get what I mean? Because you love your son and you know him now. But if someone had asked you that decision before you had your son and you didn't know him, there's a high possibility you take the money. Do you know what I mean? Like, hindsight is very easy to make decisions on. So now I've got the love of Ali and I know what it's like to have him. I don't want to go in a world where I've never had Ali before. But I'm trying to take my emotion out of it. I'm thinking, so what? We've got Goulashy in goal, but we keep Coutinho. So we get Fabinho and Van Dijk, but we keep Coutinho. Yo, I'm not going to lie, bro. Imagine that, bro. Because he's a good enough goalie that we don't have to worry about whether he's going to be crap in goal or not. Do you get
100%. But again, you don't get one of the best goalkeepers in the world, if not the best. That's the only difference. And again, it's all about hindsight. You're right. But I just think, for me, you look at it now, you can only go by what's happened, innit? And what's happened is that my man gone RB Leipzig and still been sick, but Alisson's been to another level. So I want to get the guy that's onto another level. And not only that, a guy that's, seen as one of the best top 3 in world football. So that's me. That is me. But we move on. I can't even bring on that person. Lloyd, we're gonna have to miss you out this week because it says your device is not connected. I can't even bring you on stream, bro. So unless you can hear this in the next 10 seconds and I can bring you on, I can't even bring you on. So Lloyd, man said Lloyd, buck, you know.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it either, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, Lloyd, you'll have to jump on next week, bro.
We'll bring you on next week. Actually, before we do that, no, what did Cal say something? Cal, did you say something? I saw something in the chat. I'll find it later if I can find it. Chat.
Ooh, Collymore. He was different before we bought him, you know. That's a shout.
Collymore was different, but he was different, right?
Different.
He was different.
He was so good. He was a bigger signing than Bergkamp that summer.
100%.
I just put that out there.
100%. Right, we're gonna bring the last call of the night. I think you guys know who he is. He's very vocal. His name is Cows Neto Army. What's going on, Cows Neto Army? You there, bro? Cows Neto Army? Are you there?
It's the last call of the night. Gonna flop. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Neto's Army. Don't do it.
Cows Neto Army, you there, bro? I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds, bro. Are you there?
8,
Cows Neto Army.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
He must have gone toilet or something.
2, 1.
Cows Neto Army. Last one.
You know what? I tell you what. Just because we're good guys, put him in the background for 30 seconds in case he went to drop a deuce. And then if he's not back in 30 seconds, then we'll drop the thing. But once again, great show, man. I've enjoyed it. Big up to everyone who jumped on. It was fun tonight, man.
Indeed. Trust me, each and every time, man. Come on now. Big up Cal as well. He's been in the chat as well throughout the whole
big
show.
Up every time. You know what? We should have really called it Kicking It with Kop-Ish because we had Cartel on tonight as well, blood.
We did, you know. Special guest Cartel in that. Jeez.
Can't bug me up.
Vibes, yeah. Vibes, you know. We have vibes. All right, Kaz Nawami, I'm bringing you on now. If you're not there, then Kaz Nawami, you there, bro? He's gone.
It's unfortunate. It's
unfortunate.
But we can't wait around, man. We can't wait around. But no, big up everyone. Bless up all the super chats as well, guys. As I said to our members as well, our beautiful members, all of you guys, you really, really do help us to do what we do. Not only are we a community, not only are we like a family within the Kop-Ish community, but all the super chats, all the members, what you lot do is you allow us to be able to do what we do. And you help way more than you realize you do. And it never, ever goes unnoticed. So I just wanted to take this time before the season starts to just bless up every single one of you being in the chat, for watching, for being a part of the show. But the super chatters and the members as well, you lot really, really help us to be able to do what we do. So love and blessings to everyone, man. Yeah.
Indeed. And yes, people, I just want to say thanks again for making it another enjoying Friday night show, Rival Watch / Kopish Kall-In. You guys know how much we love you already. Obviously, we're getting prepared for the new season. There will be some new stuff, some new content as well. There's always, listen, we're always on the up. We're always looking to do new things. We're always looking to improve. So you know, keep an eye out for us. And KJ Brown 94 says, bless up Kop-Ish. And bless up yourself, KJ Brown. Big up Kyle as well. Big up everyone in the chat. And yeah, people, we move. We'll see you again for another one. Have a blessed weekend.
Do you know what? This is a good shout, Nero. Good shout, bro. And you know what, you lot? I want you lot to put your foot on Cal and Matt's neck, because these brothers last year, I told them, and they never stayed focused, and then we got embarrassed in our fantasy league. So I need you lot to let these.
Above you. What are you talking about?
By accident, because I stopped playing, bro.
By accident, okay.
By accident, bro.
Excuses
anyway,
FC, but we move.
We'll by Monday, guys, we should have the fantasy league sorted out, and so we'll drop it in the.
FC.
Listen to this guy. We'll drop it
Excuses FC.
And the Twitch show, we're planning to start the Twitch show for the weekend after the first game of the season. The premise of the Twitch show, guys, is going to be Premier League based. I'm not going to give too much away. I want to keep it exciting.
Yeah, don't give away too much. Don't give away too much.
But it's going to have special guests, and it's going to be Premier League based. So that show will be for the week following the first games of the season. So we're getting that sorted out now. We're excited about that, like proper excited about that. So that's another something that we've got lined up. But yeah, the fantasy football is going to be there. Shout out to everyone who took part last year and for the winner and all that. And this year, we're going to be giving away some Kop-Ish merch for the winner of the Fantasy League as well. So there's going to be incentives. There's going to be reasons to play and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? And we may we may even do a top 4 thing. So it's not only the winner. Do you know what I mean? Like, man, we'll be fighting over them top 4 places. You know what I'm saying? And no, Callum, I will not talk about Dipset because we're not going to anyway. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And Matt, I'll let you take them out. You know what? Everyone done beautifully well today. I tell you what, though.
Yeah, go.
You see when the timer comes up on the screen, yeah?
Yeah.
It has a different level of pressure, bro.
Yeah, I saw you try to throw a few men off out of order.
No, I wasn't even trying to throw them off. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to just let them know they only had 20 seconds left. Because sometimes you don't know. Remember, Cal used to love, no, we don't know, and he's just looking and he's just waiting to hit the button.
No, but I already knew. Wait, see,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just waiting to hit the button. I know that he's laughing already, bro, because he knows.
No, it's true.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I said, before I take people out, last question I want to ask you, yeah? Are you gonna come top 3 in the fantasy league this year? Top 3.
Well, there's somebody who's won the league before, but also been in a relegation battle. I'm moving like Leicester myself, so do
you think you finish higher than me? Just quick question.
Yes.
That's my response. You ain't beating me this year. You ain't beating me, bro.
You know, I saw a little big up Saint in the chat, bro. Certain man got batted up for the fact that ain't happened yet, and it's happening. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah. 100%.
Certain man got roughed up about that. I'm not gonna talk bad about my people on camera, but certain man got roughed up about that. Don't worry, that's getting sorted, bro. We're more pissed off than you are about that situation. Best believe. But yeah,
indeed. But yes, people, we move. We'll see you again for another one. Take it easy. Have a blessed weekend. We out. Peace.